Yeah, whatever. Pretty damn good now, I guess. All right. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nice to see you. What's going
well.
on? Yes, it's going to be a fascinating day, don't you know, Terry?
Good.
We have Halo 3 copies to give away. Now, I'm not feeling as big a buzz on Halo 3 as I anticipate. It's going to get to...
It's building, do you
think? Oh.
Really?
We need to work on our buzz.
Terry, come this time next week.
Yeah.
What'll the date be this time next week?
What will it be?
It'll be the exact 25th or
Yeah,
what?
the 25th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be it. So it's released 1 week from today.
Yes.
Okay. Come Friday, you'll start feeling a tangible buzz, baby.
Okay.
I do every Friday.
Mm-hmm. You'll feel a little pressure, Terry. A little thump here. A little tap
wow.
there.
Any vibration?
And,
Terry.
well, depending on how high speed you put it on. And we're talking about I'm just sensing that this thing gets bigger. At minimum,
Yeah, I always tell the chicks that.
the equivalent of the iPhone release, Terry.
Okay.
At maximum,
Yeah?
as big a release of modern technology as you've ever had.
Oh,
Okay.
got it.
All right. Now, I don't know if there's been a more tangible kind of buzz over modern technology than the iPhone recently. Can you think of anything? Am I forgetting something that seemed like a bigger buzz?
Nope.
All right. So I'm saying at minimum, this should be.
The calculator watch.
This should be. I just got one yesterday. This should be, Terry, goes to my jeans, a equivalent buzz to the iPhone release. But I'd be surprised if it doesn't exceed that, Terry.
Right.
But it's a little slow. It's like a hurricane trying to form, get the formation going, and then before you know it, if it does, it's taking out a city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think this will probably take out a city.
The eye of the storm should be forming around now.
Yeah. I hear you.
I mean, this is what it's all about in modern times, Terry.
Sure.
It's all about video games, baby.
That I know.
And this is the gamer's game.
Wow.
Okay?
The gamer's game.
That's right. They're not called geeks anymore.
No.
There's too many of them.
They're gamers.
Gamers!
Dang it.
Because they come from all walks of life now.
That's for sure.
Used to be more hardcore, geeky, nerdy, blah, blah, blahs. Yeah, now it's just so widespread. It's like the thugs are playing games. Everyone's playing games.
I know.
Everyone's a gamer.
I know.
And this is the gamer's game. Wow. This isn't... See, Madden 08 is a sports guy. It's not a gamer's game.
Right. But this is
Granted,
definitely the gamer's game.
I like Madden 2008. I like Madden football better than Halo 3. But I understand why people love Halo 3 and games like that more than your Madden football kind of game.
I hear
All right.
you. I gotcha.
All right.
Understand completely. Got a house full of little gamers.
Oh, Terry, because we'll never stop, yes.
I know.
Well, at least not in the foreseeable future.
Right.
Yes.
House full of gamers.
And now what's interesting is, this is the way it's morphed, Terry.
Uh-oh. It's morphing now?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you how it's changed
gosh.
over the years.
Okay.
Now, what's fascinating, in a complete reversal of times, the nerds, the true quintessential, the most prolific nerds, don't play games. They don't play video games. Kilbreath doesn't play video games.
Shocking to me.
Stop it.
Yeah. Your true hardcore nerd doesn't play games.
What does your true hardcore nerd do?
He bakes pies.
And cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Puts on a little apron.
And watches his favorite shows.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, watches Dancing with the Stupid, whirly-twirly, make you want to vomit till you fall down in the gutter stars.
The 6-hour season premiere next week.
I know.
6-hour season premiere?
Yes.
2 hours a night. Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's right.
Okay, if they're not oversaturating it, if they're
A little bit.
if they're not jumping the shark with this sucker.
That's one of their new dances.
Mm-hmm. But isn't that just completely ironic and absolutely mind-blowing, Terry?
Yeah.
That it used to be
right,
the nerds that played games, little ColecoVision, and
right, who never came out of their house,
right,
or
and
like
Pong,
little,
and all that crap, and
had no fashion sense.
Yes, no fashion sense. Now
Jeez, Terry.
they're the only ones not playing video games.
I know.
Wow.
Still have no fashion sense.
That's
but-
right.
It is weird he doesn't like video games. He might be the only person I know.
I didn't before, though, either. When
Yeah, that is interesting because, I mean, he doesn't have any kind of console at home whatsoever.
that must have been I was cool then.
He dislikes everything the true guys like.
Yeah, that's true.
Even women.
He dislikes sports. He dislikes video games. He doesn't drink. Doesn't go to strip clubs. Everything that could really identify you as a male, a true guy, Terry, he doesn't like.
Boy, that is a good point.
Yeah, I'm trying hard to argue with it.
Yeah, you don't smoke, you don't chew, you don't.
Never
race-
gotten in a fist fight in his life.
No.
Doesn't like wrestling.
No.
Doesn't like motorcycles.
Doesn't like pro wrestling, Terry.
Motorcycles could hurt you.
I could
No
go-
NASCAR for him.
I'm hitting you with a million examples here.
Oh, we could come up with
of true guy things.
right.
And it's not a one. There's not a one that Stephen Kilbreath enjoys.
no bull riding for him.
What would you say?
Right.
What would you say that you do?
You never find a little chew under his lip there, Terry?
Never. Not
No.
even try it.
No. You'll never see him.
I've even tried it.
Oh, jeez.
Never see him spitting in a cup.
No way. That's
I don't
too
even know how to spit,
nasty.
really.
Unless
Man's
he,
never spit in his life.
unless he got a mouthful of rice. That'd be the only time.
Guys,
I'm trying hard to figure out what I do like.
I mean,
I'm not sure.
even the average
Food?
every guy out there at least has had a couple of years where he's watched wrestling and
Right,
been into it,
right,
Terry.
right. I hear
I
you.
mean, maybe you're not a wrestling fan for life.
No, but you've
But there was
seen it.
there was a portion of time, maybe when you were 12, maybe when you were 15, maybe when you were 9, maybe when you were 18, whatever. There was a portion of like a year or two when you were into wrestling if you haven't been into wrestling all your life.
Right.
If you're a guy, there was at least a 2-year period where you were watching pro wrestling.
No way.
Not for Kilbreath.
No. He doesn't do that.
It's pretty fruity.
Means you're fruity because you don't like wrestling?
That's no, the whole list we named.
Yeah.
Stephen.
Yeah,
If you
if you
compile
put
it all
everything
together, I guess that's
yeah,
probably true.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
to top it off, you were a PA announcer for a WNBA team.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That isn't it.
Can you even visualize him with a joystick in his hand, like an
No.
Xbox controller in his hand,
Not
and
even.
actually playing a game?
No.
You can't. You can see him kicking back on the couch with an Xbox controller and playing a game. No, you can't even visualize it.
No.
Not that kind of joystick.
I don't know how this turned into a Kilbreath bashing. I was just merely trying to point out that we have Halo 3 games to give away, courtesy
Right.
of Best Buy, who I heard already this morning. Their sales numbers came out, and they were kind of like a little down and out over the past year, Terry. Their sales had been down. Well, not anymore.
Oh, good.
People are flocking back for the big screens, for the flat
It
screens,
was the
for
inflatable chair, I'm telling you.
360s, too, probably.
And it may only get better with the release of Halo 3, I'll tell you that right now.
Very good.
They can expect a big rest of 07 leading into your holiday season.
There you go.
Ah, wow, it's exciting.
Yeah.
I like the holidays.
Halo 3 is a week
Yeah.
away.
Steven's already getting his decorations out.
That's right.
What are you going to do next week when every guy is sitting in front of his television and sitting by his Xbox console and sticking in his game? What are you going to be doing, Stephen?
I'm not sure. Next week, hanging out, I guess.
I mean,
With who?
Yeah, no
Myself.
one's going to be around.
September 25th to you is just merely Tuesday.
That's right. You know, take care of my son, maybe. Maybe people should have responsibilities like that.
Wow. My sons can fend for themselves next Tuesday.
That's right. You will not be taking care of them ever again.
That's right. Don't even look at me. I'm gaming. Okay.
I'll try to do some manly thing by the end of the show.
Like
Whatever.
what?
And don't hurt yourself. If that's not enough, Terry,
Yeah.
T-Man Pays Your Bills starts on Monday.
Wow.
Already?
That's cool.
Wow.
I'll be making copies of my bills
No, I
Tuesday.
don't-
Now I know.
Okay, I don't know if the link is up. Imagine me pulling Kilbreath's bill. I don't know if the link is up on the tmanshow.com. You could probably tell me better than anyone, Terry.
Okay.
Or Steven. You're very fast with your... Yeah, he's gotten into...
He's really
He's got little sleeves to him, I'll tell
Yeah.
you that. His MySpace.
Well, that's about the only manly thing about him. Then he's got a little bit of sleeves.
true.
But he doesn't act on it.
Little sleeves.
Anyway.
Well, that we know
He does
of.
love spying on young girls on MySpace. That makes him more of a man than
All right, maybe there is something to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, anyway.
Wow, that's something that saved you right there, Stephen.
TMAnshow.com. Is there a link up there that
I
you can
know.
send your bills into, Stephen, right now as we speak? Yes or no?
Met Chris Hansen. No, there is not a link.
There is
at
not a
this-
link.
Well, not that I could find.
Let's see. Welcome to the T-Man Show. Don't see anything.
Okay, well, it should be right there,
Nope.
right in your face. All right, well, never mind.
Okay.
We're giving away Halo 3, though.
T-Man Pays Your Bills starts on Monday, but there's no way to send in your bills, apparently.
Huh.
At least not through the tmanshow.com. You probably have to go to your station's website, but there should be a link. Someone's dropping the ball. That's fine.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Steven's dropped many a ball, and then he decided he didn't like sports.
I was trying to throw him, and I just dropped him.
Oh, and then he found out he threw it like a girl, and he didn't want to hear that ever again, so he never picked up the
T-Man Show.
Yes, Paris tripped on her way into TV Guide's after party at Les Deux. KUBE, Tari, Adrian, Melody, Kevin, and Kira managed to stay upright. And as promised, here's Miss Hatch.
What the hell's going on here? Did you catch any of that, Terry?
Somebody tripped on something.
Oh. Paris Hilton tripped. Yeah, she's a very graceful woman.
Yes, she is.
Breaking news.
Yeah, there's that many TV kind of tabloid magazine shows that this is your lead story. Paris tripped on her way into a restaurant.
At Les Deux. KUBE.
At Les Don't. Have you been to Les Deux, Terry?
No, I have not.
Oh.
I'll tell you, those little brats on the hill sure like Ledoux.
Wow.
They go there every time.
Big spot.
Yeah. Used to be a different one, but they've now switched.
At Les Deux. KUBE, Tari, Adrian, Mel B, Kevin, and Kira managed to stay upright. And as promised, here's Miss Hatcher singing up on stage.
Okay, I don't think I need to hear about Terry Hatcher doing karaoke, all right?
Oh, why not?
Because,
You're not good.
yeah. But if that's the news you need to hear this morning, Terry, then I can continue playing it if you desperately want to have it heard.
I'm fine. I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
All right. You want to give us some real news this morning, Terry? Some
Sure.
hardcore, hard-hitting breaking news? You have any of that or no?
Sure, always have that kind.
Okay, what do you got?
The secret witness, the alleged secret witness in the Britney Spears custody
Oh, the
battle.
mystery witness.
Yeah.
You told us about a mystery
Well,
witness
yeah,
yesterday.
mystery
You
witness.
forgot how you labeled it?
Right.
Secret witness you're calling it
A
this morning?
secret mystery, same thing, right?
Yes, of course.
Anyway, it was, or is, Tony Barretto.
After what? After.
Uh-huh. Mr. Miyagi's into after parties, Terry.
I know.
Yes.
Tony Barretto, who it was
Oh, yeah,
a
Tony Barretto,
former
yeah, sure.
bodyguard of hers.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I did hear about that yesterday.
Yes.
He was fired by her when he didn't pick up her hat upon request.
Correct.
He said he never heard her make the request to pick up her hat,
Yes.
but she just saw bodyguards standing around not picking up her hat after he was told to do so. Mm-hmm. And a couple seconds later, he was fired.
Right.
Well, that'll show her not to do that again. Fire me again, bitch. See what happens.
Right.
I'll roll over on you in a heartbeat.
Apparently, he is the one who became, quote unquote, very concerned for the safety of Britney's children and came forward himself to Gloria Allred and
So he
told
was.
of all the alleged drug abuse, et cetera, et cetera.
So he went on the stand.
Nudity, all that good stuff.
Went on the stand and told all about Britney and her nudity situations, about Britney and her terrible parental skills,
Well,
about Britney and all this, that, and the other, all because he was bitter. And why wouldn't you be? When you have a job 1 second, then you don't hear the request to pick up someone's hat, and your job is terminated.
right. Well, actually, what?
Never mind.
Okay.
Fired!
Oh,
Damn it.
man.
There you go.
You should have picked it up,
Why?
Terry.
What happened?
Nice knowing you.
Okay, see you later.
Can you imagine the preposterous nature of that, Terry?
Yeah, but again, that is Britney. So
Think I want you rolling over me in court one day? You can forget it. You're working here for life.
jeez, really? Apparently, he didn't actually have to testify. He's the one who had a written. What is it called?
Oh, jeez.
I don't know what the legal term is, but
Deposition?
I guess yes.
Depo shot?
Right.
Yeah.
That she knows about.
That.
But he was prepared to testify.
she knows about it.
only.
Just never acted on it.
Right, that's true.
Yes.
That's a good point.
She read up on it.
Yeah.
Then
I did.
said, nah.
That's not for me.
No.
He had an actual declaration that he wrote out.
Independence.
Well, that's apparently what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I understand.
According to TMZ.com.
I'm following you perfectly, Terry.
So anyway, the only reason
you
he
become
was
like a correspondent for TMZ on this show, Terry.
I like TMZ.
That and media takeout. Well, I guess you have numerous sources.
Right.
Okay.
But the one that is very consistent and seems to be very...
They're very on the ball.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is TMZ.
TMZ has clearly established themselves as the premier, up-to-the-minute celebrity news site that there is.
Right.
And now they have a TV show. Is that on yet or no?
Yes, it is. It is.
Monday.
Is it watchable?
I haven't seen it
Who's
yet.
their host?
actually.
They don't have Pat O'Brien. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
Should.
And if they don't have Pat O'Brien, they don't have me.
Pat O'Brien has some cute little blonde co-host now.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be very nervous standing next to him.
She'll be
if
getting
I-
a look.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure she has a
If
few.
you agree with this, just look at me.
She's bringing the Coke.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't normally do this.
Pace, did you erase that?
Uh-oh.
There's no way.
Where's
Come
my Pat
on.
O'Brien?
It's not under P.
Oh, it's under P.
What were you looking?
Yeah.
J.
Oh.
Well, Pasty.
All right.
C for Coke.
Of course I'm looking under
H
P.
for hookers.
Oh, he's saying it's not on there. It must be a new box pro.
Now, why the hell would that have ever been erased? Why the hell?
Oh, jeez.
I don't even know if I want to put on
I'm
this mic
going
to hear
home
about
now. Someone's about to throw a
this.
tantrum.
The Pat O'Brien audio is about as biblical an audio clip that we have.
Yes,
Okay?
absolutely.
It's the gospel as far as I'm concerned. You understanding?
Yes, absolutely. Great
Now,
audio.
how can I not have it at my fingertips to be played at all times?
We will be getting that back for you. It was on the old version of our computer that kind of took a crap on us. And,
Uh-huh.
So we weren't able to.
crap on us
We
with
couldn't
that
get any-
kind of stuff.
Like having a crap taken on you from time to time there,
Does,
Pasty?
yes.
Oh wow!
I mean, you could have said crashed.
Yeah, I mean, that's the technical term, I guess.
Right.
No, the whole system, yeah.
The whole system crashed.
And we weren't able to get anything off of it before it did.
And what?
We weren't able to get anything off of it before
So then
it
how do
did.
you have my Pat O'Brien clip?
We're going to find it. We're going to get it.
You're going to find it where?
I
In a
have
library.
some connections.
I have it right here.
You
you
do?
do? No, but I have to have it.
I see.
All right, play it. You're right.
I don't know how to bring it up here, but I'll figure it out.
You don't really have it.
No, I have it, but the button won't push
can't
down.
hear it,
Oh,
you
there
don't
we go.
have it.
Well,
You may
you're
have the
gonna-
unairable version.
I probably do have the unairable
Oh,
version.
yeah.
Oh wow!
Let's
Never
really
mind.
play it. Let's see. Let's listen. Yeah. Huh?
Oh, okay. That's not good.
Whoa,
Yeah, I would say that's the unairable version.
Four words into it.
We got about, I don't think we even got 4 words in.
That's not good.
That's how dirty he is. That's why TMZ needs to sign him to a long-term contract.
No, he needs to be he's a greasy, dirty, yucky guy.
Exactly. No better way to have your news of the Hollywood world delivered to you than by a greasy, dirty, yucky guy.
Can you imagine being his co-host? Which she's a very pretty blonde, and knowing his whole background, and you have to like do little commercials or whatever with him, and you
You have to sit there during the commercials.
I'd be like, shower please after every little break.
Women in Hollywood have done a lot worse than that to get where they want to be.
So as far as casting couches go, he's one of the more handsome guys.
You've done a lot worse, yes.
Wow. You hear that, Terry?
Yuck. Got him in his...
I think to stand next to a guy, not the worst thing a woman's ever
Well,
done.
does TMZ have any new noteworthy anchor as far as who's delivering their minute-to-minute up to the second news, or what?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So Extra's got Sugar Ray,
Right.
Whoa, yeah.
and Access Hollywood has sleazy, grody Pat O'Brien,
Yeah.
and TMZ, who you just said is the trendsetter now. They don't have anyone?
No, probably no one you heard of.
All right. Sure it won't be long till we know them as household names, whoever the anchors are.
Right.
Okay.
You gotta get
Well,
your
if
start somewhere.
Mark McGrath could make the transition from being a musical pop star to your anchor of a news magazine, who's one of his colleagues that should now be the TMZ host? That's kind of like not cutting it anymore in the music world.
Yeah, maybe Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20.
Aha! But Rob Thomas has had a pretty fair to
He has.
good solo career, right?
Yeah, not bad.
Mm-hmm. So not a Rob, a Thomas.
What other band sucks? Hang on, let me see.
Who was the lead singer of Fountains of Wayne?
I don't know. Probably Wayne.
Wayne.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Wayne. That's
Wayne
the guy.
should host.
Yes. Sign Wayne now.
I did see a video from 1985 yesterday on YouTube of Bill O'Reilly hosting Inside Edition.
Oh, jeez.
I had no idea. He was on
Yep. Before Deborah Norville.
That's wild.
It was Bill O'Reilly.
back when he had credibility.
I'm trying to
hosting
see.
that nonsense.
What are you looking for, Terry?
I'm trying to see if they, in any of their...
Van Jizzle's up yet? Where are you?
No, I'm reading
They don't ever say who their host is.
articles, yeah,
all right, whatever.
from the Variety
Weird.
and stuff. And who, yeah, so
Anyway.
I'm trying to see who it is, but I guess not.
So the big secret mystery witness that rolled over on Brittany was the ex-bodyguard. It was
Yes.
all tubby and really looking like
Yes.
he
Well,
didn't scare me as a bodyguard.
And they say that the reason why he stepped forward to talk about her alleged child abuse is because he's got children of his own and he witnessed a lot of nudity and drug use, etc.
What's with this nudity? The kids were like less than a year
50
old
issues.
when he was the bodyguard. So what if she was all nude? What would the kid? What would James?
Maybe it wasn't just her. Maybe it was other people in the house that she had.
She took a shower.
Well, unless they were having some kind of nudity situation where some random dude was all naked and sticking a schlong on someone's forehead, then maybe that's significant. But nudity to a 7-month-old, to me, doesn't seem like it's anything that is going to traumatize the kid when they don't know any better.
Right,
Unless they
hear
have
you.
pictures.
Unless there's some molestation involved, and then it's a completely different story. But nudity is the way the child is born, Terry. Oh, my gosh, he's nude. So I don't understand that part of it, but whatever.
So, yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
You got to say something.
Yeah,
Sure, it was great.
He didn't have to actually testify because
Sorry, I missed it.
Brittany's attorneys chose to
Whatever.
didn't choose to cross-examine him, and that's the only way that he was going to.
So he never even made it on the stand.
No.
Big whole lot of nothing.
Well, they
Yes.
the declaration was enough. So it's,
Yes.
by not cross-examining him,
Got it.
kind of said
Huh? Sure.
everything he said is true.
Fine. What else?
Well, I'm glad you care about my news today.
I do care. I heard
oh, maybe
all
you'll
I need to
care
hear.
about this.
Yes.
New sex tape alert for you.
Sex tape alert.
Oh, wow. Watch
Sex
out.
tape alert. This just in.
Yeah.
Sex tape alert. Now, wait a minute. Now that you've gotten me...
See, I say sex tape alert,
Of
and look
course.
at you.
There's no doubt that's going to obviously get my attention. Now, before you get me to full throttle as far as my attention's concerned, Terry,
Yes.
and I don't know if you're prepared to see me at full throttle, Terry, but before you do,
Yes.
is this a sex tape that I'm going to be completely unaware possibly existed? Is that what kind of sex tape? You're going to give me a sex tape alert of someone that I didn't know yesterday may have had a sex tape out there, and it's going to be someone that I'm going to be interested in seeing
Sure,
in a sex
yes.
tape.
Yes.
So this is new news,
New news.
which is pretty much the...
Right. The reason why I'm bringing it to your attention.
Oh. Yes.
Well, and granted, it's not confirmed by anybody, but
Once it's confirmed, I lose all interest there. It's the speculation.
that there is one.
It's the buy the rumor theory.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. There is speculation that there is a sex tape
Yes.
of Alicia Cuthbert.
Who the hell is that?
She
Oh, I know, from old school. Was she in old school, the blonde?
Yes.
and she was in the movie The Girl Next Door.
Ah, I guess she's
24.
pretty hot.
24.
People love her.
Yeah, I guess she's pretty hot. She's pretty hot, but I was expecting a bigger name, Terry.
Well,
I thought you were going to throw someone out there like, Sugar Ray.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you
the
want
whole
to say
band.
that, right?
That's right. How many people were in Sugar Ray?
Probably 4.
Oh.
Too many?
Too many.
Enough to form a band.
Four
Damn
too
them.
many.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought you were going to throw someone. What's her name again? Alicia Cuthbert.
Cuthbert. Yeah.
C-U-T-H.
You have to
Cuthbert.
You have to gather yourself to say her last name.
Yeah.
Doesn't roll off the tongue, no.
No.
Both of her names you have to gather yourself.
Alicia Cuthbert.
Alicia kind of rolls. It's Cuthbert.
Yeah. It is a, yeah.
You have to collect yourself just to say her last name. Alicia Cuthbert.
Well, there were 5 people in Sugar Ray.
Thank you.
Stephen, what will we do without you?
One sucked worse than the next.
I can't even visualize.
I'm getting your
I know she's
picture.
from. I remember her from old school, but I need to see an up to the second picture of her, Terry.
I'm getting
Not a picture from 10 minutes ago, an up to the second picture of her,
up to the
so I can start to perhaps,
Here's her waking up.
Yeah.
so I can perhaps get excited about. Oh yeah, now I'm getting excited. Yeah, she looks pretty good. And I'm not really a blonde guy, but
Yeah, she's.
the picture you found right there is pretty naughty.
I tell you, the guy behind the glass is a big fan.
Loves her.
Yes,
Loves her.
absolutely loves her.
You mean the man who's never been touched by human hands other than his own?
Correct, that one.
She's probably second place in his.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Really?
In his top 10? Yeah.
Pasty Dave, the 30-year-old virgin, is a huge fan of Alicia Cuthbert.
Big fan. I think it's a 24 thing, maybe.
Yeah, because he's really into Kiefer Sutherland. Is that what you mean?
No, but I think he liked her from the show, so he's just...
Right, no, in the show she was pretty
Has she been on every season of 24?
First two, maybe?
The first two.
Maybe three, I don't know. At least the first two.
Well, why don't we ask the resident expert
Let's do
then?
it.
A Pasty David Arthur III, are you there? A Pasty? Oh, Pastula.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I had the wrong mic on, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
You familiar with this Alicia Cuthbert?
Oh, yes.
Cuthbert.
Quite a fan.
Quite a fan.
fan.
Quite a fan. Why? Because you're such a 24 fanatic that you had no choice but to be all over Alicia Cuthbert, or what?
That's honestly how it started. But then, she's done a couple choice roles since then.
But then your feelings for her took on a life of its own. You kind of got committed to being infatuated with her because you were infatuated with the program she was on, and you had mental orgies of you, her, Kiefer. Another name that rolls off the tongue, Jerry. And all that cast and crew there. And then she kind of established herself as the one that became your favorite. Is that how it went down, or what?
She's definitely still not my favorite, but she's up there because she did that little Girl Next Door movie. She played a porn star. It was nice.
It's nice.
She's had some nice choice roles that made her look good.
How you doing behind the glass today there?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Terry's saying there's a potential Alicia Cuthbert sex video out there. Her and Ray J.
Her and Ray J.
Well, anyone who has a sex video,
It
Terry.
has to be with Ray J?
You have to participate with Ray J these days,
all
right?
right. Cool. All right.
Oh, that's true. I can't find it.
You need to find it.
That's true. He said, Terry, you need to find it.
Well, you're the one who's probably better at finding it than I.
Not in real life, but online he's better.
Well, any confirmation as to who Alicia Cuthbert might be kind of being tossed around by in this video?
No
or what?
word yet as to who is having fun with her.
Is she more likely a tossee or a tosser?
I think she looks like a tosser to me.
Yeah.
I was
I'd say
thinking she may be a tosser. She's
Pretty
got
tough in 24.
kind of a hardcore, serious look on her face.
Yeah. Yeah.
She most recently dated a New York Ranger hockey player.
I love when you whistle when you talk.
Oh, that was pretty amazing.
What are you, Jimmy Stewart?
Jesus. I want my two front teeth.
Yeah.
She did it in New York Ranger?
Yeah. Wow. He's a devoted hockey fan who enjoys painting.
You're stupid.
And who was the player on the New York Rangers that she was dating?
Sean Avery.
Guy Lafleur? Who?
Sean Avery.
Sean Avery?
He's a left wing.
Ah.
His nickname is Aves.
All right.
All right.
Real creative there.
Come on,
Where'd that come
Aves.
from?
Mm-hmm. How'd they get that? Alicia Cuthbert, man. These are nice pictures, I'll tell you that.
She looks good, no doubt about it.
Oh, their relationship ended in August 07.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Well, they're done.
Well, just last month. So Alicia Cuthbert sounds to me, Terry,
Yes.
is on the block. And over the past couple of weeks made a sex tape to try to get even with Aves.
Maybe it is with Aves.
Possibly. Or maybe over the past couple of weeks, because the breakup was a bad one,
Oh. She said, I'll show you.
she called Ray J and made a sex tape to get even with Aves.
Aves.
Is it on? Hit record. Go.
I'll tell you this, man.
He's got an elbow you don't.
I can tell you one thing.
Yes?
I can't stop staring at this picture of Alicia Cuthbert.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's very pretty.
Mhm.
She's single now. So is Pasty. It's
Yeah,
on.
wow.
I mean, any woman who poses in a furry winter coat with a bikini underneath, Terry, is my kind of woman.
She definitely has that edge to her. There's something about her where
Yeah, she can
you
look
think
kind
she'd
of...
be easy.
Look at that, look. The furry winter coat, Terry,
Yeah, she's looking kind of baddish there.
with a little white bikini underneath.
Yeah.
Says that she stated she would never do nude photos or film roles or magazines and uses body doubles whenever necessary. So it may not be her that we see.
What may not be her?
Well, in like the movies when she's in her little body double mode, maybe.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore. Terry,
Yeah.
potential sex video. When are we going to find out for sure?
It just says that...
I want an answer by 7 o'clock.
I can't give you that.
That gives you 12 minutes.
Well, I can't give you that. Sorry. It's just not even going to happen.
You need to film it.
Call Alicia Cuthbert's people.
Hold on. Let me see if MediaTakeout.com has any news on
Oh,
this. TMZ didn't.
He's kind of a squarish jaw.
Yeah.
That I think Pasty probably appreciates.
Yeah, the more manly, the better.
A real tough-looking, hard-line jaw there, Pasty.
I like a hard job.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you the jawbreaker.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez.
Wow. You see this picture here with her, the furry little jacket, and the two-piece bikini, baby?
Yes, I have.
He's actually seen every picture ever of her.
Wow.
Come on,
Even her
no
personal
kidding.
So where does she rank? She's in your top 5, huh?
Definitely in my top 5.
Right.
Probably number 2.
Number 2. Wow.
Number
Yeah,
2.
number 2.
Behind the
Just
great,
as-
never to be passed, Jessica Alba, is that right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Glad we can get that straight.
It's quite a prestigious list to be on.
And which,
I know.
which one of them
Kidding.
is going to take your virginity from you?
Neither.
Well, don't you think it's a little bit of a wasted energy then if you think you're never going to have a shot with either?
What's wrong with having a list?
Well, maybe you should work on a list of women that could actually de-virginize you. You ever consider that?
Oh, wow.
I mean, you're going to be 31 in, what, 3 months?
Well, end of January.
Okay, so about 4 months.
Yep.
Yup. Not good when you put it that way.
Maybe you should take out a pencil and start scratching out some names of some potential ladies who could actually de-virginize you by the 31st birthday, or no? No. Why feel the urgency, Terry?
No need, I guess.
Gone this far. Might as well take it to the next life.
Ride it out. Let it ride, my friend. He's got a nice life he's carved out for himself.
No sense of urgency there as far as, hey, maybe it's time now. I see what all this sex thing is about.
No. Plenty of time.
Are you sure?
Sex in your 40s is supposed to be great.
That's probably what you said about sex in your 20s when you were...
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to compare it to something, though. All right, hey, this is the way you're living your life. Man has a life to live. He's certainly entitled to live it however he damn pleases, Terry.
Yeah, I know
And
that.
this is the way he's going about it.
He's probably 19 going, sex in your 20s is going to be great. Oh, crap. I mean sex in your 40s.
Wow.
Well, you're done in your 40s, right, Hotshot?
I am, yes.
Yeah,
I retire at 40.
yeah.
Wow.
That's...
All the women that call into the program, there's not one that at least maybe you want to start, like, going out with or anything?
Not that I've met yet.
Well, Scott's done in his 40s. Dave can take over with his wife.
Wow, there you go.
Can, yes.
Have you taken a weekend movie with a female in the listening audience or no?
Nope.
A weekend movie?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
Since the last time we set him up with somebody, right?
That's the last time. No.
That was over 2 years ago, Terry.
So you haven't gone out with
When was the last
anybody?
official date you had, Pasty?
Oh, wow, he's got to go way back.
Lower the mic a little bit toward you there. Pull it on in,
I'm
yeah.
afraid I'm going to break it.
That's all right. Maybe that's the reason he doesn't get together with ladies, Terry.
I don't want to use it too much.
He likes being the best kept secret that the world has.
Maybe
So last date was?
Last
Still trying to
date
recall.
was?
It's been a little while. I think it's probably been since the last time we got set up on the show here.
Nah, that was over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Does that bother you at all, or?
Doesn't bother me.
Okay.
It has to bother you.
Would you? Apparently, it doesn't. He looks as relaxed as ever. Would you like to perhaps field some calls right now for a little weekend situation this weekend? No.
Really?
It's not.
Take somebody to the...
Take someone to the roller rink.
Yeah.
He just doesn't want
A
random
nice little movie.
somebody who wants to woo somebody.
Well, with the rink.
Well, it's not happening, Stephen.
Yeah, how are you going to woo somebody if you don't...
If you didn't talk to anyone.
Right.
That's
But
the
just
point.
throwing him
Hard
into a
to
situation
woo.
isn't going to work.
Well, it's not like he can't talk to them and...
I mean, I'm not calling myself a wooing expert.
Right,
All right.
right,
But
I hear
I
that.
certainly feel comfortable saying that it's hard to woo if you don't talk to anyone.
I would agree with you.
All right?
Gotcha.
You understand that, Pasty?
But that's not quite entirely true. It's not that I'm not out there talking to people. I'm having conversations. I'm just not finding anybody I want to date right now.
Hey, do you have a smoke?
All right, we'll just leave him on his own then. We'll check back with you 2 years. Okay.
Kilbreath was able to get it done. I mean, that's got to sting a little bit.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, he wooed, found a woman that stayed with him once she saw him naked.
Still hasn't.
She still hasn't seen him naked.
Okay, well, never mind.
Convinced she'll run for the hills without having.
The T-Man Show.
Saved message Sunday, 7:09 p.m.
You're so hot.
You didn't think I'd let it go, did you, Terry?
I was hoping.
You didn't think you'd get away that easy, did you?
Now I feel like the woman he works with. Won't leave us alone.
I don't let a computer crashing allow us to be rid of our Pat O'Brien
Yeah.
national anthem, if you will.
Oh, God.
This is our national anthem. Please rise and remove your cap.
No, because he'll try and attack me then.
Oh, jeez. Who will? Pat O'Brien?
He's just that type.
Wow. I like your cap, though.
Oh, thanks.
You're so hot. And I want to you. I don't want you to suck my.
Okay, I think it gets more.
Sick.
King of subtlety, Pat
Terry,
O'Brien.
an update on your breaking news as far as a sex tape alert, sex tape alert, sex tape alert.
Yes.
According to Alicia Cuthbert's handlers,
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I was one of
People.
the story about there being a sex tape of Alicia Cuthbert that is circulating around the United States via tabloid magazine is completely untrue and is a fabrication.
Oh, well, sorry, guys.
See, the fact that they had an ad is a fabrication actually brings it back to life as far as I'm concerned. If they said it was, they could have stopped it completely untrue. There's nothing to add after that.
Right.
It's completely untrue.
It's a little redundant.
Period. A fabrication means as if it exists, but it's not that bad.
Right.
It's been fabricated. It's been
Other things
altered, added to it,
Yes,
adjusted,
yes.
doctored. Her handlers came out and made a statement saying, Alicia's lawyers, these are the people quoted here, say that the rumors of there being a sex tape of Alicia Cuthbert is completely untrue. They could have put a period right there.
Period.
It's much more powerful.
End of story.
But they don't. And I want to know why. I want to know what it actually means then when they say it's completely untrue and a fabrication.
Left a little thread hanging just so
There's a
we
little
could
thread there.
pull it.
They
Let it all
added,
unravel.
they created the fabric in fabrication. And I want to pull that string and see how far it unwinds.
Right, right.
Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so there's your most up-to-the-minute update on the potential Alicia Cuthbert sex tape.
I could even enjoy it for an hour. Shot it down for me.
Already.
Not necessarily.
Tiny little thread hanging there.
Because as I said, anybody, I've put this on the record, haven't I, Terry? Tell me if I just dreamt this or it actually happened. Sometimes I dream so vividly that I never really know anymore these days what I say on the air and what I may have dreamed or said on the air in a dream. Because Angela tells me I'm doing the show all the time in my dreams.
Really?
That's right. I take calls in my sleep.
Hey, what do you want?
Make out with chicks in the parking lot in your sleep.
Yes! Those are the best parts. Anyway.
That's great.
When they're not dreams. Anyway, tell me if I said this on the air. Anyone who is above the age of 18 has a sex tape, Terry. Have I said that on the air?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
you have.
In some variation, I've said something to that effect, right?
Yes, yes.
I mean, it can't be a modern-day adult, Terry, and not have some videotape somewhere. Maybe you taped over it, but you have put on the record at some time, and maybe right after you did, you erased it. But everybody out there has recorded themselves at some point in their life now committing or partaking in some sexual act. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Answer me, somebody.
Sure.
Face it, Terry.
I thought.
Vinnie the Pooh stepping up as a modern-day adult.
All right.
23 years old.
Doesn't sound like one, but he is.
Clearly,
It's a guy.
clearly age-wise, he is a modern-day adult now at age 23.
Right.
He probably has volumes and volumes of sex tapes, Terry.
With him and who?
A mere... oh, jeez. Terry sounds rather curious. to know who the co-stars are on your sex.
Like his.
It's a woman with the normal piping and works.
Wow.
Normal piping.
I mean, you know.
How do you find women like that?
Yeah, you know.
Normal piping? You don't have to call a plumber?
That's right. It's tough to come by.
Mm-hmm.
But I found one, got lucky, and recorded my my actions.
Well, I'm assuming that you have tapes with multiple women. Would I be wrong in that assumption or no?
You're not wrong.
I mean, if I'm wrong, don't just say I'm right just to sound cool. You know, just say what the situation really is. Say the facts.
The facts are I don't have volumes, but there's more than one.
All right, then that's volumes.
A nice little library of.
That's right, a library.
And why do women allow that, do you think?
Because he's
Why do women allow that?
man.
They're probably
They're the ones
drunk. I don't
spearheading
know.
it.
Yeah, allow it.
For real.
They're the ones setting up the multicam situation.
She brought the tripod
Well, it seems like they get unhappy when things end up on the internet or things like that.
Well,
So
no one thinks, even the celebrities of the world, no one thinks when they're in the privacy of their own home and they're using their own personal video camera, no one thinks it's going to wind up out of their hands.
Right.
No one realizes how fragile and how quickly these very private moments can become so unprivate. Mm-hmm.
Some people actually like the way they look, Stephen.
Yes.
Not that I'm one of them, but some do.
And even those that don't necessarily love the way they look, they still want to record themselves. Sometimes it's merely for an educational purpose. Okay, here's what I did in this occasion.
Yeah, for sure.
Next
Really?
time, I'm going to go double reverse.
Whoa.
Studying games.
So Vinnie did it for educational purposes.
That's right, I did.
Doubt
It's like
that.
studying game film.
Wow.
Sometimes you call John Madden in, you get the telestrator up.
We'll go get him next week.
I mean, there are a lot of reasons to tape yourself sexually. One is just for the thrill, the rush you get knowing that you're performing on tape. Okay, but there are a lot of reasons. Okay, I just gave Tara a reason that obviously she wasn't considering. But
Well, I don't have any.
Stephen,
so.
just well, you're not a modern day adult, but
Right,
anyway,
right.
just
I must not be either.
Someone did paint a portrait of her having sex, though.
Yeah.
just the one telegraph, just the one reason I gave earlier of using it as an educational type device, so you could watch yourself and really be able to break down where you went wrong, maybe where you accidentally went right, and you can take a third-party vantage point and sit back and watch yourself in action. That's not a reason enough for you to tape yourself, or what?
No. I mean, you don't have multiple angles. I mean, how are you going to know?
Says who?
Well, then you have somebody filming you.
Mm-hmm. Got the best boy, the key grip. You have them all come over. They answered your ad, and there they are.
Answered your ad.
Setting up the lighting, breaking things down.
Well, I didn't realize it was such a production.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Eating some Papa Murphy's and getting ready to film.
I like it. That part.
Yeah, I'll go
Minus
for that.
the sex.
Yeah.
Just the pizza.
So even
Wow.
if you were to
take it and then you bake it.
even if you were to set up, David, you're losing focus. Even if you were to set up your own tripod, okay?
Brian, food is the thing.
Yeah, I distracted him with food.
Bad idea.
Even if you were to set up your own tripod, Stephen,
Yeah.
you'd think for the educational purpose alone that you would want to record yourself having sex so that you could better service your wife.
Well, you would think that maybe as we're going along that we could have that discussion. Maybe
What?
if it's going terribly wrong, I would hope somebody would tell me right away.
She would stop you and say, "Hold up."
She's too busy laughing.
Oh, wow.
Well, the no tape's going to help it if that's
And
the case.
Pasty Dave printed me out about 19 pictures of Alicia Cuthbert here, Terry.
Oh, yeah.
Enough
that's just-
already.
It's not like I didn't know who she was. As soon as you said her name, I told you she's the girl from Old School. That's how I
Right.
know her best.
What about this one?
'Cause
What
I
about this
don't-
one? What about this one? What about this one?
Whoa.
I don't watch 24. I know I should, but I feel like I'm too late to the party on 24, so I never really got involved in watching 24. But so I didn't even know she was on 24.
Yeah.
But
The daughter.
I've seen her in Old School, and she was in that other movie that you talked about. What was that movie where she was like
The
a
Girl
porn
Next
star?
Door.
The girl next door.
Was that good?
I never saw it, but Pasty swears by it.
Loved it.
That's a movie I definitely should watch.
Yeah, I
It's a
agree.
tease.
I know
It's
I
two
would
teas.
love it.
Yeah, it's probably two
would-
T's, yeah.
It was too what?
It teases you too much.
Oh.
There's nothing good in the movie.
Stephen likes the
Kilbreath
hardcore.
doesn't like to be teased.
No, he doesn't.
No.
No, I mean it's not what you expect it to be. Is
If that happened in real life, he'd grab the woman by the neck and tell her,
Don't you tease me.
that ain't gonna cut it.
I know what you mean.
I think you'll be disappointed when you see it.
Yeah, I don't like being jerked around for 2 hours.
Right.
Anthony, you're on the air. 1-866-663-T-Man is the number to call. I told you earlier, Terry, that we'd be giving away copies of Halo 3 today and all week.
I know.
Thanks to our friends at Best Buy. They've given us advance copies on this game that will change the landscape of the world in just one mere week from this very moment. We'll all have it in our hands, but if you want to get a copy before anyone is able to buy it, well, then all week long we'll be giving it away, and at some point today will be your time. Also, T-Man Pays Your Bills. Is that link up yet or no? All right, never mind with that. Anthony, where's Anthony? Is Anthony there? Anthony dropped off? All right. Let's go to Laura. She's been waiting. Yes, Laura.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
What's up?
So my question is, okay, so I met this guy last Friday.
Yes.
And we didn't have sex, but we fooled around, and I came 3 times, right? So then I went and
easy now.
got up early this
Okay, listen. Wait. Laura, we got to keep it clean, all right? It's a family show. I want to hear every detail about this new guy who's doing all kinds of things to you. But you can't use profanity, even though I know you're all fired up this morning because you probably just left him, about a half hour ago?
45 minutes.
45 minutes ago, yes. All right.
Jeez.
So you met a guy on Friday night that you didn't know existed on Thursday. Fair to say? Is that how it pretty much is going on, or what?
Yeah.
You met him Friday. Today's what? Today's Tuesday.
Yes.
You met him Friday. Where'd you, you just went out to a club? You went out to a bar? You went to what? Happy hour, little restaurant? A little bar. Okay.
Bar.
Little post-work happy hour or late night? What are we talking here?
I don't know. It was after work.
After work would be more happy hour-ish.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay, and you're with coworkers or what?
No.
You were all alone in your happy hour
Honestly,
world.
I was
easy
my mom.
mark. You're with your mom.
I was out with my mom.
All right. Because mom loves to take that little happy hour action. Put on her slut gear and head out with her daughter Laura. How old are you, Laura?
I'm 28.
28.
Yes.
And how old's your mom?
I don't know, 40, 50.
So your
I don't
mom
know.
had you at 12.
40
Probably
or
not
50.
40.
Okay, so 50? I don't know.
You don't know how old your mom is. She could be 40 or 50.
Let's go 50.
All right, I'll go 50 with you.
Wow.
Okay, so back to my question.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't hear a question.
This morning,
I know.
Yeah, I met a guy Friday, and this morning what happened?
so I went over there this morning to get some,
Mhm.
and he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, jeez.
Now I'm confused what to do.
Well, we've discussed what I consider a more social drug and not a drug that
Right.
really is used for this clinical purpose anymore, but there's always that very valuable blue diamond, and I'm not talking about your Lucky Charms here, that you can crush into his applesauce when he's not looking and see if that helps him out, but maybe he's just not.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, I guess there's a school of thought to say he's either not into her or so into her as a new person in his life that he's trying so hard that it's working against him,
Right.
Terry.
Could be.
But I don't really think that's the case when you're talking about Laura.
Now, again, she said that they didn't actually go all the way, but they fooled around enough to where...
I don't know what she said. She said they wanted to have sex, and she was ready to have sex, but he just couldn't make it happen, and, she was left high and dry. So,
He did eventually. No, he did eventually, but then it wasn't very long, so
okay.
it's sad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. Should I give it another shot?
Well, you're 28. How old's this guy? Oh, he's 65.
21.
He's what?
21.
21.
Or 31, I don't know.
21, I know.
Yeah, give it another shot and let us know how it goes, Laura, all right? All right. Whatever. Freako.
Yeah.
Happy hour with Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Half price taquitos. Yes. Love happy hour. Only till 6. Hurry, order.
Anthony, you're on the air. Anthony was there. I made a mistake, Terry.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on the line. I got cut off.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Pasty got you back. What's up?
I was just calling to let you know that most of the time, man, you right on target with stuff. And once again, you've done it, my friend. I believe everyone over the age of 18 does have sex tapes.
Modern day adults,
Modern day.
excluding Terry B. Free.
Right.
Burning bush has spoken.
Including Anthony, yes. Now, are we talking when it, as it pertains to you, volumes, as Vinnie the Pooh denied that he has, or a couple, or one, or how many are we talking about?
Well, I have a few. I got like a little series.
A little series.
No one wants to commit to having volumes there. They'll come up with their own little phrase.
Right,
He doesn't have
right.
volumes. He has a mini series.
Right.
Yeah,
Shogun
I
the
have a
series.
mini-series that I keep on my camera phone here.
Yes, he has
On his camera phone.
He has a Winds of War little series on his camera phone, but not volumes.
Right.
No, I wouldn't call them volumes. It's just a series. Yeah.
Yes, I got it.
All on the camera phone? That's what you're using these days?
Yeah, that's what I use. I mean, the quality's...
Hey, yeah, camera phone's like 4 megapixels, Terry. That's all you need.
Being an honorary member of HomeClips.com, I notice most people don't use tripods anymore. They just hold it themselves.
You said, am I married?
Wow.
If you ask if I'm married, no, I'm not married. I'm single.
All right, easy.
I'm 21.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hey,
so I have fun with it.
Mm-hmm. You haven't called eHarmony in case you're getting confused, sir. You're not updating your profile.
No
Favorite color
kidding.
blue, and I love happy hour.
Height, weight, proportionate. Proportionate? Proportioned. HWP.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah.
You don't even need to know how to say words anymore. Just abbreviate them.
Ryan, you're next up. What's up, bud?
Who's that?
You're on the air, Ryan. Is this Ryan?
Yeah, what's going on, Tim?
How are you, sir?
Not bad, how are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
I would like to present you with an opportunity to enhance today's warfighting forces by giving up a copy of Halo 3 for training purposes.
What are you, a military guy?
Yes, sir.
No, I just play a lot of paintball.
What's that?
You're in the military. What force? What are we talking about here?
Army.
You're in the Army, and you're calling on me to help you with the necessary training to defend our country.
No.
I have to give him a Halo 3 to feel safer.
Well, yes, no, but he's
going to rid Iraq of the aliens.
Yes, he's going to bring it over to the troops with him.
Wow. Okay, well, that is certainly an angle to take in trying to secure yourself an advanced copy of Halo 3, Terry.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, not a successful angle.
No, but
an angle nonetheless. Now, the fact the guy's a military man, you're what force did he say he's in, Terry?
Army.
He's in the Army. Mm-hmm. The fact that he's in the Army scores points with me, Terry.
Okay.
So he's kind of put me in a little spot here. I don't want to make it seem like I'm just handing over an easy copy of Halo 3, but I don't want to also sound like I'm not acknowledging the fact that I appreciate that the man has stuck himself out there for the good of the country.
He's rubbing and tugging on your heartstrings?
I can't imagine there are any listeners out there that would protest against you helping today's warfighting forces.
I mean, it's not his fault. It's not his fault that we all don't agree with this friggin' war.
Right.
It's not the war that we're arguing about, though. It's the troops, the soldiers that
That's
are
right.
fighting every day.
We love the troops.
Right.
And the troops love us, Terry.
Oh, yes, I know.
I get emails from troops over in Iraq every day that somehow are able to listen to us. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of ways these days, but they talk about the show. They're very loyal.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel a bit of loyalty towards them, Terry. So the question is whether I'm deciding right here to succumb and hand him over a copy of Halo 3. I mean, his whole line about training the troops is just crazy.
No.
And it was really weak, to be honest.
It's great. It's good squad-based action.
He's still sticking with that.
Yeah, yes.
Just say you love
So,
the game.
and how many Xboxes are over there with the troops? Can you tell me?
What's that?
Terry's wondering about your accessibility to actually playing Xbox, seeing that you're on the front lines right now as we speak, wherever you are calling from, which is probably Fort Lewis. Mm-hmm.
It's just for training purposes.
Do you have them in
Just for training.
I mean, do you have Xbox consoles in the barracks or no?
Oh, yeah, they do. I have one in my house. Actually, I'm looking at it right now. But...
All right, so you don't live on campus.
He's got his own apartment.
What's that? I live on post.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the decision out of my hands, and I'm going to put the decision on whether this guy gets an advanced copy of Halo 3 in the hands of this guy.
Good morning.
Oh.
How you doing?
Yes, Gay.
You know, I'm willing to give him a BJ3.
Oh,
I
geez.
like the Army.
That's just nasty.
Jeez.
All right, we're talking about Halo 3. I don't know what the hell you're bringing up here.
So which one do you want?
See a Halo.
All right, leave your leave your little gay shenanigans out of this conversation, okay?
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yes.
I'll never tell.
Gay phone operator, I ask you. Ryan is on the line. Ryan is a soldier. I need a soldier. And he wants a copy of Halo 3 before it's released next Tuesday. It's going to come down to one decision and one only. Mm-hmm. And that'll be the decision in the quirky head of Gay phone operator. In the fruity little mind of Gay phone operator. Does he get a copy or does he not?
Wow.
Do you need some time to think about it?
Yes, please.
Oh, jeez. Normally I would play this music, Terry.
Yes?
But maybe more appropriately.
We have new thinking music?
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all
No, I don't want to confuse you. Let's go back to the standard thinking music.
Yeah, okay.
And that's more than enough. A decision I'm sure has been made already.
Oh, it won't stop.
Ryan is waiting. Gay phone operator, does he get a copy of Halo 3? Yes or no?
Well, I would say if he calls 206-903-6969, then yes!
All right, the fact that you're willing to give your home number out on the air like that, and the fact that your home number is so extra gay, it's just so... All right, Ryan, that's what it's going to come down to. You have to call Gay at home and win him over.
You know what? For the soldiers, I think I'm willing to do that.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I think the senator from Idaho had the same excuse there.
I've got that in me.
All right, well, why don't you hang up the line with us?
Won't be all you.
Yeah, let me get something to write this down with here.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, how are we going to know?
Tap. He can probably do it three-way.
I don't know. All right, let him figure it out.
That's great.
Couple of homos.
Jeez. Gay is just shameless. Desperate and shameless. It's so sad.
What does Gay think is going to happen if he calls him at home?
We'll keep him on the phone for an hour and a half, probably.
He's like a spider. He spins his web of gayness.
Oh, jeez. Oh, Gay's playing his gay flute. What is that? Gay, what's going on?
He's the Pied Piper of the homos.
What is that? What's going on? What are we missing?
Who is this?
Gay, it's us.
Oh, it's you. Oh.
Yes. Hello?
No,
Hello?
he's got... What?
Gay? Oh, geez.
What is that?
Which line am I supposed to be on?
Follow me down the hill.
Now he's lost all that weight. He's playing his penis. I don't know. What the hell's going on here? Oh, I can't even hear that.
Hello?
Mm-hmm. Oh, what the hell's going on here? Lost complete control, Terry. Had to dump myself there. I said something I couldn't even air. Gay!
Yes!
What's going on?
Well, I'm waiting for him to call.
Well, what do you think's going to happen when he calls? You had him on the line regardless of whether he had called you or whatever the situation. Why does he need to call you? What's going to happen then?
Because then we can schedule to make one of those tapes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think...
I'm an adult over 18.
I don't think Ryan is going to make a tape with you. All right?
Especially with that.
He's burning up his line right now.
That might be him. That's a 253.
He is blowing up his phone right now, Terry. See if that's him. Pick it up.
Hold up. Hello? They hung up.
Oh, it's probably other listeners. What's with the Pied Piper ring there? What's with the ice cream man ring?
It's called, I had to get a cheapy phone so I can at least use my phone.
And it doesn't have, like, an option as far as ringtones? That's your only one?
They have the crappiest tones on this. It's so bad.
So you lost your iPhone and you traded in for a welfare phone there?
That's pretty much what it is. It is a welfare phone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I wait till next week? I hope I can get another one.
So why are you calling us? To what do we owe this extreme honor this morning?
Because I love enjoying and listening to the show.
And he can finally call in.
Someone's on new meds, I think.
I think
there's
so,
something
too.
really
Please
not
hold.
good.
Please
Hello?
hold.
Hello?
How many does he have?
Oh, the welfare phone doesn't come with a speaker.
Who's this? Oh, yeah, Big Pied Piper called me just now.
Mm-hmm. So are you on new medication? Is that why you're so upbeat and cheery?
Please, I'm not on any medication. I need it.
Really? Just high on life? Is that it these days?
Yeah. No, life sucks, but whatever.
Jeez.
Why does life suck?
Please, I got my phone stolen. Not going out. I have no money.
Wait a minute, but you just went to Disneyland. You just had a little tryst with an older gentleman.
Yeah, Terry kind of grossed us all out by telling us what you were chatting about in the chat room the other day, that you had gay relations with a 65-year-old man. Do you have any shame whatsoever, or what?
I do about that, because it wasn't that great.
I didn't know there were gay relations.
You were expecting just absolute greatness as far as the sexual world of the 65-year-old man? Is that what you were anticipating, or what?
Well, I was expecting something better than it was, that's for sure.
Picture the guy like sliding off his Velcro shoes and his polyester pants, a little windbreaker.
Members only jacket. Now, when you're with a 65-year-old man, I mean, was it just the reason? I'm trying to figure out what inspired him to be with a 65-year-old man, other than the fact that he's a real just grody gay man himself.
Got the daddy issues, remember?
The daddy issues. I remember I talked about that. Yeah, was it more maybe this was your first chance to be a giver, if you know what I'm saying?
No. Ooh, not with him. No.
So you were a receiver with a 65-year-old man?
No, I wasn't a receiver either, believe me. He was an old man, couldn't do much.
With you?
Well, that's what you get.
What do you expect? He's 65!
Where'd you find the guy?
Where'd you meet him?
Online.
Crazy. dirty.
Mm-hmm.
There's other sites. It wasn't Craigslist.
So you answered an ad, or you put in your own ad and was responded to by a 65-year-old man? Which one?
You only gotta read
he responded to my ad.
Oh, my gosh.
You have I can only imagine what kind of ad gay phone operator has up for himself that inspires a 65-year-old man to come responding.
This looks perfect.
Mm-hmm. Where are my teeth?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love overweight redheads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's no longer overweight, okay?
He was into redheads, but that...
But forget the fact that the 65-year-old man had the audacity to answer the ad. Gay phone operator was right there, ready to accept.
I know.
Don't let him come over to his house.
I know.
Did you let the 65-year-old man come over to your house?
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry, Carl.
Believe me, he wasn't here long.
That'd be great if it was Dad that answered them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it would not be.
You just let strangers that answer ads on Craigslist come over to where you live?
No, they're not all strangers. They're acquaintances.
Yeah. Oh, we met him once on the phone. Hey, call me back. Okay.
Weird.
What's the difference in meeting someone in a bar and taking them home?
The heterosexual world should be so easy, Terry. From tapping your toes in public bathroom stalls and having a woman in the next stall just like be ready to just take in what you're ready to thrust on over, and to have Craigslist ad people just come over your house at the drop of a freaking gay hat.
Oh, please. There's a straight section on Craigslist. Don't even say it's not
Fine.
easy.
There may be a straight section on Craigslist, but you don't have so in an immediate fashion a person just driving over to your house seconds after you answer their ad.
No, you could have gay relations fired up by 8 o'clock.
No,
by 7:31.
That's not the point. Have you ever gone to the casual encounters section of Craigslist?
I have. I've looked over it.
Well,
everyone has. Everyone's looked it over, Terry, but I don't believe, like, you could have somebody come over your house, as Hotjar just said, by 8 a.m. this morning.
Right.
That's not the case even with the casual encounter portion of the heterosexual Craigslist portion of the website, all right?
I disagree with you, and I couldn't have somebody over here by 8.
You could have a woman. I'll give you, how much money do I have to give you to have a woman over there? Pretend you're heterosexual for a moment.
Well, for a minute.
Real stretch.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bother.
Yeah. He doesn't want straight germs in his account.
$2.99. That'll get me my iPhone back. I'll do it for $2.99.
$2.99 if you can have a woman over your house by 8 a.m. that merely answers an ad that you have no idea who she is at this moment in time.
Yes, I'll do it. I'll try.
All right.
Give it a
No sister, no cousin, no nothing.
No auntie, no mommy.
Set us up here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll even put an ad out there with my photo on it and see what happens.
All right, it's a deal.
Wow.
And you have to nibble the measy a little bit.
Okay, what? What did you say?
Nothing.
No, what did you say?
It's a deal, I said.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Okay, then I'm hanging up because I'm going to put an ad out right now.
First of all, it's 29 minutes from now.
Yeah, you never know.
It ain't happening. It's 7:31. It ain't happening. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll give you till 8:45.
Wow.
Wow, that's a nice little window.
8:45, $2.99.
You'll probably split it with somebody.
With that asterisk.
Not
With that asterisk. He
$2.99.
didn't
No,
even hear
$299.
Okay.
With that asterisk. All right? Okay.
He's not even
Done deal. 8:45. You're on the clock.
Okay, bye.
Go. There he goes. I got to take a break.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell's going on this morning, Joe.
Like a woman to my house by 8:32, please. Make that happen.
He's probably right that it is pretty accessible as far as making something happen really quick, but it's nothing like...
No, I
the
agree
gays
with
have
you.
it good.
It's not equivalent.
Right. No, I hear
Because the woman he has over doesn't mean you want to sleep with her. I mean, wait till you see her.
How immediate the gay world is isn't even close to how hard you have to work in the heterosexual world as your typical guy trying to make it happen with some, female out there. Dinners. Forget it. Luckily, those days are pretty much over, thanks to Craigslist, Terry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
But still not very close.
The T-Man Show.
You're so hot. Please leave me a voicemail. Go to the bathroom and leave me a voicemail.
Go to the bathroom and leave me a voicemail.
Hey, Pat, is this you? I want to meet you. Oh, okay.
He probably loves it.
Yeah, I don't get much service in here, but
Speaking of something so nasty, gay phone operator has put up a Craigslist ad under the men seeking women category.
Right.
Trying to get himself a quick 300, Terry.
Yeah.
Are you a woman that craves attention? That wants to feel the best you've ever had? Let's meet and see what happens. Needing to do this before 8:45 a.m., he writes. Then he puts a picture of himself. He loves his new look, Terry.
He does.
What is his new look?
It's really, agitating that he's so ready to put a picture up there of himself.
Yeah, what?
Thinking that's going to entice women. Oh, before 8:45, I got to get this guy.
I know.
He's so handsome. So sad.
So handsome.
Mm-hmm.
I love spiky red hair, yeah.
Terry, what's going on in the world, please, before I really get nauseous? What do you have there?
I just really quickly wanted to let you know that 50 Cent has canceled his European
Wait, can I
appearance.
stop you there?
What?
Because Vinnie the Pooh pulled me aside the last time we had a 50 Cent conversation, Terry.
Uh-huh.
Can I hear it one more time?
Well, let me just make sure Terry's aware of this.
I don't want her to be yet. I want to hear it
Is
one
it
more
still
time.
the case?
Biddy?
Before I go on this diatribe here, is it still the case? Okay. Is it worse now than
He
ever?
hates it.
Horrible.
Is it worse now than ever?
Biddy?
Well, let me tell
I
you
like
what
to
his
say that.
problem is. Let me tell you what his problem
Sound
is. He thinks
horrible, though.
he
Come
thinks you overcompensate in the way you say 50 Cent.
Biddy, I do.
Because you're trying to sound
Absolutely I do.
cool when you
Why
know
would
you
you
don't.
do that?
Because
How
can.
is in your
It's not the man's name. Like
Okay, 50 Cent.
50?
Yeah, go by
Like
give it-
FIFTEE 50?
show the man respect and give him
50. How would you
Or with
say
a
it?
Y.
50.
his
50.
given name.
The man is 50 Cent.
Oh, jeez.
50
Yeah.
Cent.
50. There's no D's in 50.
Okay.
It bothers
Just
him.
letting
It's a
you
pet
know.
peeve
All
of
right,
his.
it's like nails on a chalkboard.
By the
I'm
way,
just-
Vinny, there's no F in birthday either.
Yeah, there isn't.
I'm not the
No.
one saying birthday.
Yes, you do.
Birthday?
Yes, you do.
I can't remember the last time I
Oh
said
my gosh.
birthday. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, 50 Cent, 50.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm
the
just
the
saying-
man who
I'm
sits
just-
over there and thinks he's intelligent by reading quotes to make him smarter.
Hey,
let
at
me go
least,
get a
if
book
I
of
had a
quotes.
news story in front of me, I'd be able to get it out without stuttering every other last word.
Wow. Hey, Lo,
Okay, then
stammering.
you know what?
And
Why
I
don't you
know-
go ahead and do my job?
I'm
then?
leaving. I'm not going to do the job anymore. Terry,
Well, hey,
you
I-
do a very good job at it.
No,
That's when you've
no,
been over
I
there sitting
stutter,
there
I
for
stutter,
like
I
the same
stutter,
chair
stutter.
for 20
I
years.
stutter.
What you do?
I
About
stutter.
50 cents.
Hang on a second.
They're definitely married.
That's
Oh,
not
It's like dinner at my house.
50 Cent. Sorry.
just saying.
Flashbacks to my mom and dad too.
Yeah.
Now, listen. All I was saying, Terry, and I didn't mean to start. I didn't mean to start.
That's nothing. I mean, just.
I didn't mean to
just
start a whole to-do here.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was such a faux pas.
It's-
Oh, do you know what that
geez.
means?
Hey, look it up.
Sure
in his-
don't.
Look at a
I didn't think so.
book of quotes.
Yeah.
All right. Here's all I was saying to you, Terry.
When he buys his dad a gift, he says, "This is faux pas."
Exactly.
The last time you brought up a story about 50
In
Cent.
some ways, quite honestly, it's just to kind of make fun of the whole fact that other people have said it in the past.
So
50 Cent,
satirical. Okay,
so whatever.
so
Sorry, I didn't realize it was.
Can you let the man get the word?
I'm just going to let you know, Terry, and I have now let you know that the last time you brought up a story about 50 Cent, you seemed to overcompensate by saying 50, and it bugs the hell out of Vinnie the Pooh, and he pulled me aside and told me.
All right.
And I made him know that the next time you did it, I would bring it up to you.
Well, so the next time he says birthday and everything else,
Listen, you shouldn't be
make sure of
you
that.
shouldn't be taking it so personal. You shouldn't be getting so bent out of shape.
Take it so personal.
Vinny,
Somewhat?
just so you're aware, Terry wanted to have you know, since you're bringing up little nitpicky things, she doesn't like the way you walk around carrying your book of quotes.
Okay.
And she doesn't think it makes you
Claiming
any
his
smarter.
intelligence.
She doesn't think it makes you any smarter to be able to pull out an Abe Lincoln line from 18.
Okay.
Hey, fair enough.
And she also
I can read
wants
clearly.
She also wants you to know that there's no effing birth. Oh, that was Stevens.
Yeah, that was Stevens.
Okay, Steven always comes to Terry's aid because they are absolute
Well,
soulmates.
quite honestly,
to yell at her for stuttering and stammering. I mean,
right.
that's
Quite
a little
honestly,
ridiculous.
it's not
We all do
just
that.
Steven. There's a couple of us in this room who have noticed it, and we just let it go.
Well,
say
Hot
something.
Shot.
Hey, it's okay.
Dave, all of us have noticed it. We just let it go.
I notice it.
But I think he's joking around when he says birthday. He doesn't really think it's spelled that way.
Right? B-I-R-F-F.
Well, I think she knows. I think she knows the way to say it. Isn't
I
it?
do
well,
too.
no, Vinny thinks she doesn't know, and Vinny thinks she's trying to overcompensate because she doesn't feel comfortable saying whatever. I don't know.
$5.
Whatever.
Like, I don't get why
it's
you would
really
joke.
Vinny,
It's not that big of a deal,
not
quite
that big a deal,
honestly.
but
It
it bothers him. It bugs the hell
and
out
it
of him.
bothers me, just like it bothers Steven when you know that there's a TH and your TH is supposed to
Okay,
be
tell me this real quick. When
not
was
F.
the last time I said birthday?
Oh,
when was the last time I said the word birthday?
What is that?
Is your phone ringing? Oh, Jesus. Come on now. I learned that on first day one.
One of Terry's.
I did. All right, look, if you're going to be on the T-Man show, rule number 1, turn your cell phones
One
off.
of Terry's workout buddies is like, don't you let him talk to you like that.
Exactly. You get her, girl.
No,
Yeah, you know?
it wasn't.
But you're
actually.
quick to defend yourself too, Vinny. I mean,
Yeah,
and,
Hey,
and make it personal. You're,
I have
you're
horrible
quick to jump
faults.
into that.
I have horrible faults.
but you never. But
Listen,
I don't think you
hey,
do.
Everybody, all I was bringing up here is that Terry got to find a more.
okay, I will be more. I will say it as it is written. Then, 50 Cent.
You wouldn't.
50 F-I-F-T-Y. That's how you spell it.
I would hope
How
so.
would you like her to say it, Vinny?
Yeah, how-
You say
Just the man's name is 50 Cent.
but you can't just say 50 Cent.
Is that how you say it on the air?
Is that how you say it
50,
on the
I
air?
You got to let it roll in a little.
Nah, 50 Cent. 50. I would just call the man 50 if you want to sound cool or something. I don't know what you're attempting
And he
to
thinks
do.
you have a desperate need to try to sound cool, Terry.
And he knows cool.
No,
Vinny
oh,
knows
he
cool.
is.
You know?
Vinny has
He's the
cornered the
coolest
market
guy.
on cool.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
And he
Very
wants
cool.
to give you a little bit of it.
Wow,
All right.
I don't know if I'm worthy of Vinnie the Pooh
It is-
cool.
I don't know if you are either.
You know, because I
offering
mean,
you-
the guy who cusses and screams the F word because that's all he knows in the club.
Okay, this is just merely something on 50 Cent. You're taking it to the
On
club.
50
You're taking it to
cents.
birthdays. I mean,
Okay.
come on.
I didn't take it to birthday. Steven
Anyway,
brought it up,
what
by the way.
about-
Piggybacking him as well.
What about half
Well-
hour, Terry?
Yeah, what happened to 50? Tell us what happened to 50.
50
Yes.
Cent.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay, canceled his European appearance.
Right.
There's no reason as to why.
Well, obviously everyone is aware that he's seen better days, Terry. There was reports that he had sold 300,000 albums, CDs in the first week, last week, trying to compete against Kanye West, but I had heard rumors. Now, I have no verification as to whether these rumors are true, but there is a little bit of a school of thought out there that he demanded that his record label buy 300,000 copies
Yeah,
of
I
his
heard
album.
that too. Yeah.
So whether the 300,000 purchases of a CD is actually authentic by true fans out there remains to be seen. There is a rumor circulating through the musical world that he strong-armed his record label, saying he would leave them if they didn't buy 300,000 copies of his CD, which sold 310,000 copies in its first week.
Not good.
Now, his record label, who is his record label, by the way? Eminem just announced, that he is not doing any more solo albums, so they may need 50 Cent more than people out there may want to believe, even considering the fact that he has seen better days.
Right.
He's still the biggest name they have on Interscope. All right. Everyone cool?
Hey, I'm
You
good.
guys want to take it outside?
No.
Get it ready to watch.
The T-Man Show.
Just 1 week after squeaky clean Vanessa Hudgens' nude pic controversy rocked Hollywood, has the embattled High School Musical star entered another naughty school for scandal? Yes.
Yeah, have you seen this new picture out there of her, Terry?
No.
And by the way, it has been confirmed. I'm glad we brought up the Vanessa Hudgens situation because people should be aware of this. It has been confirmed from what I'm being told that the original picture that everyone was circulating last week is, in fact, her at age 15. So, technically, Terry, if you have that picture on your hard drive, you could technically be liable. You could be subject to child pornography type violations.
Wow.
So if you don't want like Chris Hansen showing up at your house,
Yeah.
if you want to really be extra paranoid, you can do what needs to be done, if it can be done at all, to remove that picture from your hard drive so that you don't technically have kitty porn on your hard drive.
Okay.
Because technically, Terry, to overuse that word,
Yes.
it would be kitty porn.
Correct.
True or not true?
True.
To have that naked picture, now that it has been, as I said, confirmed that she was 15 at the time of that photo.
Right.
And she is naked, Terry.
Right.
So that would be, even though it'd be like impossible, if that's, let's say they were to look over your hard drive. They were to catch you with the goods and they decide to look through your hard drive and they find that picture of Vanessa Hudgens on your hard drive, but it's the only picture on your hard drive that can be considered kiddie porn.
Right.
They're going to understand that the circumstances at the time were such that that picture was circulating everywhere, and it was a big news scandal, and anyone could pretty much have that picture on their hard drive, and it shouldn't be seen as a kiddie porn violation. Right or wrong?
I don't know.
Well, I know, and if there's any logic to justice,
which
never has been, never will be.
I was gonna
But if
say,
there's ever
come on.
gonna be, they'd be able to put the pieces together and realize, all right, that's the only picture this person has in the kiddie porn areas of the world. And obviously, there's reasons that a person could have that on their hard drive that has nothing to do with any kind of fascination to kiddie porn. Everyone has that picture on their hard drive because it was circulating like crazy last week, Terry.
Right, I understand that.
But, as I said, if you want to be extra paranoid, you can probably remove it. Although, is anything really removable from your hard drive? If you're paranoid, you're probably thinking that, Terry. So they got you dead to rights.
Right.
No, so just leave it as your wallpaper.
Yes, but the new picture that's circulating of Vanessa Hudgens,
Yes.
who will not be in High School Musical 3, Terry, I've already told you that, even though they seem to still be debating it out there, is her and a female friend of hers, joined at the tongue, if you will.
Really?
Yes, kind of having that tongue-jostling, sword-fighting type porno clip movie scene situation. Yeah.
An all-new racy photo with another girl. So sensational, it splashed on the pages of today's New York Daily News. And brand new
It's yesterday's Daily News. Actually, it might be 2 days ago. But you want to see the picture, Terry?
Sure.
There you go. Put it on your hard drive, baby.
Oh, jeez. Come on. Really? They
Well-
just look like they're being goofy.
They are being goofy, Terry. And we love when women get goofy with each
Is
other.
that it?
So this is nothing to you, huh?
Well, you say it's like porn things. So
I
you...
didn't say this is porn.
Oh, you
I
just
said the
said-
first picture of her
oh.
all naked is porn. And then there's that talk, he may get into this. Who's this? Mark Stupid friggin' McGrath. He may get into the fact that there's very widespread rumors that this is not where it ends with Vanessa Hudgens. You talked about a sex tape potentially circulating out there of the girl from the show 24.
Uh-huh.
Alicia, what's her name again?
Cuthbert.
Cuthbert. Well, there is also speculation that it's not still photos alone that are out there of Vanessa Hudgens. That's not where it ends. That there's also some moving pictures.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling that's the tip of the iceberg, that picture we saw.
Video of the 18-year-old star just as the new scandal breaks. Cap down, trying to hide from the shutterbugs as she attends church. Now, satirical internet sites are pumping up the rumor mill with an unsubstantiated report. There's an eye-popping video of the teen star making the rounds on the net.
Yep. I got some of the bloggers talk right here. You want to hear some of the things that are being saying about this video that some claim they've seen?
Oh, jeez. Yes.
The clip shows Vanessa sitting in front of a Christmas tree wearing only a Santa hat, pasties to cover her breasts, and a red thong with mistletoe decoration.
Cute.
Slowly, Vanessa took off her attributes one by one and murmured, "I want Santa to come up my chimney because I've been a bad little girl."
Come on, someone made
That's
that up.
not good. That's not true.
That's not true.
I hope it is.
Oh, no, wait. I want Santa to come up my chimney because I've been a good little girl. Anyway, that's what some bloggers are saying right now.
Pasty made that up.
Yes, I'm Pasty Dave.
Yeah.
September 16th, 2007.
Wow.
Leave Vanessa alone.
you go ahead and make a little vlog.
Is it true, Terry? Yeah, Vanessa's got a lot more to lose these days than Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
she
guess
does.
Brittany's got her kids, but still.
Well, Brittany's lost it, so
Those kids are gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so.
What else is going on out there, Terry?
I got a story here about a couple who are filing for divorce because they found out they were cheating on each other with each other through the internet. I know that's kind of, I know.
Well, yeah, it sounds like a modern-day penal colony situation.
Yeah,
Anyway,
pretty much it is.
Very romantic.
Kind of crazy.
What else? What else?
Yeah, I queued it up and everything.
Queued what up? Oh, I don't want to hear it. What
Oh,
else?
wow, really?
What
Okay.
else?
How about this?
Not on the air.
On the way home, though.
Got a story
Got to have the
about...
proper bass in my car.
Yeah, that's on rocks.
Louder! All right, apparently
got a
Hot Shot needs
story.
lyrics, David.
Yeah, he does.
Yes,
Hot
Terry,
Shot
go
needs
ahead. Oh, yeah, listen to that bass. All right, what's your story, Terry?
Got a story here about two high school seniors who rallied behind a freshman. Apparently what happened is this freshman boy wore a pink polo shirt to school on the very first day, and a group of bullies harassed him, called him gay, threatened to beat him up, etc.
A group of bullies, yes. Did what? They threatened him. They harassed him.
You know.
Gave him all kinds of trouble. Why? Because he was wearing a pink polo shirt?
Polo shirt, yes.
Yes.
Well, these two seniors heard about everything that happened and, like I said, decided to rally behind him. And they both wore pink shirts to school and then got half of the entire school to wear pink shirts as well.
Oh.
So a little happy ending there, huh, with your high school story?
830 students total.
830 students.
In the small school there.
And what'd they do to rally around this kid? They all
They
did
had
what?
half of the school, including themselves,
do what?
wear pink
Oh, they
shirts.
all wore pink shirts.
Yes.
You see how the kid who's picked on is rallied around these days? Where was that kind of situation when I was being picked on in high school, Terry? When I was being body slammed in the nurse's office by John Salvia? I don't remember.
Anybody rallying behind you?
I don't remember anyone rallying saying, hey, we're going to have a Hands Across America body slamming moment right here in the hallways of our school. I don't remember that, Terry.
Right. Well.
Instead, the nurse walked in and said, "Stop getting body slammed."
That's right. You're suspended.
Yeah.
Why is it so en vogue? Why is it so cool these days to rally around the kid that was bullied?
I think
Let
that,
him fend for himself.
People are tired of the bullies these days.
That's fine.
The bullies are the
That's
ones
nice. It's a happy
They're
story.
out
They're the ones
now.
that freak out. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to treat the kids that are picked on extra special because you don't want them coming into school one day with a trench coat.
There you go.
No kidding.
That's why. There's the answer.
Do you want a quote from the principal?
I'm glad we were able to work out the answer.
Good.
Quote from the principal.
Yes, he says.
Will absolutely be completely unnecessary because he doesn't know what the hell's going on. We just nailed as to why this is happening. Everyone fears the kid who's picked on because they don't want to one day be walking down the hall with their social studies book and get shot in the head.
I had a pink shirt on for you. I'm on your team.
God.
Back off.
We rallied around you, little brat.
It's not worth it.
Little loser.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, they don't really like him. They just don't want to,
Yeah, they don't want to be shot by him.
There you go.
Well, the
Well,
principal
That's what it's all
says,
about these days, Terry.
Stephen Pearl.
Kids who get picked on are the ones you got to worry about.
I understand.
That's why you got to rally around them, whether you like it or not. I guess we got to all wear pink shirts now because you got to go bully them.
Yeah.
And before he makes pipe bombs, let's go rally around him. Come on.
Trust me, it's worth it. Just wear it one day, dude.
What'd the principal say, Terry?
He says, quote, "It doesn't surprise me at all they'd want to do this. We have some great kids. It's great to see a school where people stand up for each other."
Is it really great kids? Is it really kids standing up for each other? Or is it kids who fear that the kid who's picked on these days is very apt to get his revenge?
Well, no doubt there's a much more awareness of
There you go.
those kids.
They're not
who-
making better kids these days.
But still, I think that with the awareness, it makes it better, and so therefore people go, "Oh wow, people have feelings."
They haven't come up with a new recipe for kids that's better. It's exactly as we figured. It took us a second, but we worked it out here on this program. We came up with the real reason as to why they rallied around with their silly pink shirts.
Well,
And it's nothing else but that, Terry. End
Well,
of
if it's
story.
going to stop something bad from happening, what's so wrong with it?
Hey, I'm not saying I wouldn't do the same thing. If I'm in high school these days, I don't want to one day walk through the hallways and here comes the kid who was picked on with an Uzi. I don't need that.
So we got to wear tight jeans now for Steven? All the years we picked on him? Okay.
Try to talk to him first. Tell him why he doesn't need to be wearing the tight jeans. If he still insists, then I guess, yes, we have to all wear the tight jeans.
Okay.
One thought is to not bully people, maybe.
Right. I know.
Well, everyone knows that, but it was too late at that point. They found out, the seniors found out about how this kid was bullied. They didn't want to take any chances. Some were hoping to go to college. Some were hoping to become crack plumbers. They all want their shot in life. They want it ended early by some little nerdy kid who decides he wants to get a little revenge. Speaking of which,
yeah,
it's amazing how people act out when they're completely ostracized as far as the typical junior high groups leading to high school. Some turn to gayness.
Oh.
See, Dad, look at me. I'm a person, too.
I never acted out.
All right, whatever. Anyway, how's it all working out as far as you having someone come over your place by 8:45? Why do I feel like my $300 has never been safer?
Well, I don't have any responses yet.
Wow.
Whoa, really?
I thought you were talking about how it's so easy.
Right,
if you're
he
going to be
was.
all hetero on Craigslist to get... See, now you're realizing how the other half lives.
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
tougher than you think, man.
So
They just don't like my photo.
maybe now you understand my point. You assumed that's the way it worked in a universal fashion on Craigslist. No. It's just in the homosexual portion of your Craigslist ads that it's a free-for-all. Good
Well,
for
there's
you.
like-
That's
there's
the way
like-
it should be. I commend you for that.
There's like 7 ads that have been placed after mine. So,
Your phone's still ringing.
Well-
All right? You're needed by more people than apparently just us. All right?
no.
Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye. 1-866-663-T-MAN is a toll-free number. So 857 pink shirts, Terry?
No, there was 830 students
Oh.
altogether in the school, and about 400 of them, so 400 people, showed up as one, standing behind the poor little freshman.
And the other 400 are really fearing for their lives. I didn't get the memo. Now I'm on a kill list.
No kidding, man.
Probably.
If you wear a pink polo shirt, you kind of get what's coming to you a little bit, right?
Oh, gee.
I mean, come on. Pink polo shirt? Okay.
Pink's the new black.
Yeah, it was. Really isn't anymore, but
Okay.
It's back to pink.
yeah.
Anyway, I talked about earlier that we have copies of Halo 3 to give away all week long, Terry. Should I give one away right here, right now?
Sure.
No more delays?
Why not?
Also, keep in mind this very important little bit of a factoid.
Ooh, T-Man factoid.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like a audio version of a pink shirt. Starting on Monday, we'll be paying your bills, ladies and gentlemen. If there are any bills in your life that you're kind of not in the mood to pay,
Fresh out of those.
why don't you go to thetmanshow.com right now? Because I've certainly given you enough time to get that link up, so I'm assuming it's up there and ready for action.
Oh, dude, I totally forgot. Hang on.
Vanessa Hudgens is on there.
Yeah, that I got up.
Right? Am I right?
Hold on, dude. Mm-hmm. Good morning.
How we doing on the link for Pay Your Bills?
We do not have it up at the tmanshow.com yet. It is up on the individual sites.
Steven's saying it's up at the tmanshow.com.
Yeah. Well, on the individual. When you go to tmanshow.com,
I'm
go
so
to the
confused.
individual.
No, it's on the tmanshow.com.
All I'm trying to do is something nice here, Terry.
It is.
I'm trying to
What's up?
take people's bills out of their minds, out of their hands, and day after day, pay them.
Right.
Why does it have to be so damn complicated?
It's not.
It's not.
Okay. Then go to www.thetmanshow.com, and it will give you ways to send your bills on in so that we'll throw them all in one big hopper. And from now to the end of the year, Terry,
Wow.
we will pay them one at a time.
All right.
If they get pulled from the hopper.
Yes.
The likelihood is very small. But, well, it depends on how many bills are sent in. I mean, how many days are there between next Monday and pretty much the end of the year until we go on Christmas vacation? A good what? 100 days? All right,
Don't
got
put it
100
like-
chances.
Don't put it like that, please.
100 chances is pretty good.
Yeah. But that's work days.
Oh, okay. So,
That stings a little bit.
I'm going to be paying about 100 bills. All right?
All
Give
right.
or take.
All right.
Let's say I get, in past years, I've gotten upwards of a couple of thousand or whatever. That's a pretty good chance.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And make them hefty. Don't send in a $57 bill.
Yeah, I remember.
There's a lot of those.
Hello.
People send in every last bill, and it just waters down the bill hopper.
Right.
And then I pull a bill, and I technically, I guess, have to pay it of someone's overdue library fee.
Right. We like the itemized ones, too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we?
The ones we like the best are your credit card, overdue, overdrawn, itemized bills. The ones that are 4 figures.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that I really feel happy about paying, Terry. Isn't it nice to take that burden off of someone's mind?
It is, sir.
Okay, well, starting on Monday, every day between now and the end of the year, a bill gets paid.
When is Christmas vacation again?
What's that now?
Just kidding.
You could start yours right now, Steve.
Really?
Wow.
Oh,
Just want people to know when the end date would be. So
I'm sure.
all about the listeners.
Okay. So www.thetmanshow.com. How are we taking them in? Faxing them, I guess, or what? Is
You
it
can
still
do
a
it by
faxing word or what?
person,
Oh,
fax, and
Email even.
by person. Mm-hmm.
You just scan it and email it.
There you go.
That's what I do.
Easy. Got to have a scanner for that, I would guess, though, right?
Yeah. They're not really that tough to come by these days.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, let me go to the phones and see what people want to talk about this morning. 1-866-663-T-Man, and then inside of the next hour, between now and 9 o'clock, when I feel the urge, I'm going to give away a free copy of Halo 3 before you can buy it next week. 7 days from now, the frenzy begins.
Woo-hoo.
Kiss your boyfriends goodbye.
Bye-bye, honey. Have a great time.
Tell your husband how much you appreciated him from time to time, because you ain't seeing him until spring thaw.
Oh,
Are you going to shower at all during this time or no?
Halo 3 is coming out, and we're all going into Halo 3 hibernation mode.
Combine that with football season. Sayonara, Shecker.
You thought you hated us before, Terry.
Yeah, I know.
You ladies out there.
I
Wait till
know.
we really ignore you now.
Oh, yeah.
1-866-663-T-Man. Anything you want to talk about is fine with me. Let's go to Tim. You're on the air, Tim. What's going on?
Yeah, man, I'm just a little frustrated right now at home tearing down my Vanessa Hudgens shrine I had put up in my garage.
Jeez.
I'm a little frustrated they didn't turn me to a pedophile without my consent. I need to sue somebody. Who can I sue about this?
Well, as I said, Tim, I mean, that's only if you have your extra paranoid hat on this morning, because I really think that kind of like the unenforceable laws of the world, like going 65 and a 55, Terry. Is there any more 55-mile-an-hour speeds? You have to be going 70 to really break the law. Or
Well, I
71.
I went to Kinko's and got my face photoshopped between her legs. So.
Oh, jeez. Now, stop it.
Well, I'm sure you were on a lot of people doing that. And I'm sure they're certainly willing to look past that as well. It's
15.
Yes, the picture that was the most circulated one of Vanessa Hudgens from last week, it has been confirmed, is her at age 15. So technically, if you have that on your hard drive or even in a more zealous fashion, if you blew it up to life size and you put it all over your garage as wallpaper like our friend Tim has done, you may want to draw the curtains on the garage.
Now,
Shouldn't every garage come with window curtains, Terry?
Didn't you guys talk about a guy who was put in jail for putting his girlfriend on there, like 13 years, his girlfriend?
Yeah,
that was
but
like
now
16?
you're getting just overly paranoid. That guy was brought up on charges by the girl and the girl's family. I don't think Vanessa Hudgens' family is going to bring you up on charges.
No.
All right? You're getting too worked up, Tim. Take a breath. Relax. See what I did, Terry?
I know.
I got everyone all extra paranoid.
You did.
The guy is now, as we speak, taking down his Vanessa Hudgens shrine after he worked so damn hard and fascinated the staff at Kinko's.
Oh, a little down a little bit. Yeah, right there. That was, yeah. And I need 10 copies of that.
Yeah.
Laminate 4 of them, please.
When you're asking the Kinko's employees for their assistance.
Craziness.
Let me just put it this way. I'm sure there's parts of their day they dread more than that.
Right, I'm sure.
Yeah, like the rest of it.
Mm-hmm. Stephanie, you're on the air. Thanks for calling this morning, love. What can I do for you?
Oh, talk right now?
Yeah, right now. Go.
Oh, okay. My mom was a prison guard at the Monroe Prison.
People need that serious an instruction to be on the air?
Well, yeah.
Are you saying talk right now? Yes,
Well-
Stephanie. Go ahead. What about your mom, the prison guard?
Okay, so listen, she was married to this guy for 17 years, and, 4 years ago, she broke her neck. And, she wasn't supposed to live or anything or even... So she lived.
Yeah, my mom, too. All right, so wait a minute. Let me backtrack here to make sure I understand this. So your mom, who was married for 17 years, you said...
Yep.
Broke her neck 4 years ago.
Yes.
While on the job as a prison guard, or what?
No, honey, no. She had to leave the job because she married this guy that was in prison.
While she was married to her last husband? Your dad?
No, he's not my dad.
No.
He's hell no. I would never claim him.
Again, why is this so damn hard to follow? You said your mom was married for 17 years.
Yeah.
Was that to the guy she met in while guarding the prison, or no?
Yes.
Oh. So,
Yes.
All right.
And then, so she broke her neck, and then, that's been helping him, because he was supposed to serve life, right? So she got this guy out of prison, and he's in work release, Reynolds work release. So he's been coming home to visit my mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time he's been kind of sneaking away and making phone calls and erasing the phone calls. So my mom got the phone bill, and there's this number. And she called her from my cell phone, and the lady called me at work and was, freaking out and, just saying all kinds of stuff. And he's denying it to the fullest. I mean, no, I love you, blah, 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 I want to be with you and my kids. And a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago,
yes,
my mom went up to the work release, and this dude had a big old hickey on his neck.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to say it was a burn.
All right, so why are you involved in this?
Because she's my mom.
He's not your dad. She's your mom, though, and she's coming to you for advice, and you feel there's two schools of thought that you're mulling over as far as what advice to give her. Obviously, there's only one clear bit of advice that you're leaning towards, so what do you need from us?
Oh, listen what she did.
I'm really getting kind of bored of this story.
No.
What'd she do?
She moved
Hurry
out
up.
of state without telling anybody.
Your mom moved out of state.
Yeah, just disappeared.
All right.
Yes.
So it's obviously a situation that you seem to be unable to understand of how in love with this man
and
she
I need
is.
your advice.
On what?
On what do you think? Because the guy's calling me now and, wanting to know where my mom is, but I don't know him, and he was in prison for murder.
Oh, she didn't leave the state with him? She left alone?
She left alone with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And, didn't tell anybody.
All right. So it sounds like she must have needed to get away for a reason, so she's on the move. So what advice do you need?
Well, so you don't have it, because you always have good little bits and pieces.
I have nothing to offer you.
I know.
All right? Your mom sounds like she's got a little strategy in mind to best navigate the current situations of her life. All right?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And Terry doesn't have any information either?
Terry didn't even listen to half the things you said.
Because I got lost.
I'm the only one to listen to half the things you said. All right?
Oh, wow.
Your story was really boring. We tolerated our way through it, and it sounds like whatever advice we'd offer would just be a waste of breath anyway, because your mom is already in full-out, make-it-happen mode right now anyway. So what do you need from us, besides a waste of our time?
Well, I wasted your time.
Yes, you did, but it's okay.
No, because
Your next
hopefully the
call-
girl that he's...
Goodbye now.
Wow. But facts in your bill.
Yeah. Mail it.
Is she really that seriously contemplating what needs to be done here? Her mom has got it all figured out.
Right.
Her mom doesn't need our advice.
Yeah, right.
Her mom sounds like she's got it all worked through.
She got a guy who was serving life in prison out of prison.
Right.
Sounds pretty good to
And,
me.
and now she's running from him. Isn't that what you got from the story or
Yes.
what? All right.
Yes.
So she got him out.
Because he was cheating on her, and so she just and left and said, see you later.
Probably scared of him. She knew it was time to run. Person knows it's time to run. Run!
Yeah.
They're usually right.
Yeah, exactly.
The ones you have to worry about are the ones who know it's time to run and stay around.
Right.
The bonus is she doesn't have to talk to her daughter anymore.
And neither do we. 1-866-663-T-Man. DJ, you're on the air. DJ, are you there? Talk now? A DJ.
Well, he should know when to talk.
Yes, DJ.
Hey, what up, T-Man?
How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm a little bothered about the way Vinnie be treating Tari Free.
Well,
I think she does a good job. You know what I mean?
Terry
He's
does
always nitpicking at her.
Terry does such a good job just saying it that way. DJ is an understatement. But Vinnie the Pooh, nonetheless, seems to never see eye to eye with Terry Free, and it's kind of weird because they're the only two in the studio that are actually somewhat near the same height. And they get on each other's nerves. There is a school of thought that suggests that there is a serious sexual tension, which is coming out only in this formation because it has no other way to express itself. And there is people that believe that, but others tend to think they just hate each other, and there's nothing more to it than that. Anyway, DJ, Terry's a big girl, and she takes care of herself just fine. All right? Anything else you need to add or no? Okay, great. Let's go to Mark. Or Frank. You're on the air, Frank.
Hey, what's going on, T?
What do you got, Frank?
Hey, first thing, I got three things.
Is this waste T-Man's time day, Terry? Is that what this is becoming really quick?
Let's hope not.
Does anyone have anything interesting to talk about this morning or no? Let me know
I do,
now.
T-Man.
Frank, speak for the entire class. Do we have anything interesting to say today, yes or no, amongst the callers?
I do.
Oh, Frank is the one who's going to get the ball rolling as far as being relatively interesting.
Can I just put a little asterisk right next to the interesting, because they may think it's interesting to them, but it's not necessarily interesting to you.
Well, Terry, I am actually very liberal in my
Right, I understand that.
my
but
ability to get interested in what anyone has to say.
I understand that.
Normally, things that interest me bores everyone else. But when I'm getting bored, well, then people just have nothing to say today. Frank, what do you got?
Hey, I got three things. First thing is, you don't get enough credit, man. You're great. I was on a 3-year deployment.
Thank you for the call, Frank. James.
Not interesting.
Not interesting. But nice nonetheless. But I got to move on, Terry. I got to find something that's going to keep me all...
You need a little bit more patience, maybe.
Maybe my patience is running thin, Terry.
Yeah, maybe.
You have 10 seconds to talk and get me interested.
Wow.
All right.
That's a small little window, but okay.
James, go ahead. James, you're down to 8 seconds.
Oh, jeez.
Hello?
James is under pressure.
Go ahead, James.
Yeah, I need some advice about me and my girlfriend just broke up about a week ago.
Why? Why did you break up?
Personal issues that just kind of tough to explain.
Well, when you figure out how to explain it, get back to us.
Yeah, just guess, T-Man.
Tough to explain?
Personal issues.
Well, if it's tough to explain, it's going to be tough to come up with any bit of advice that I could give you, James.
That's great.
Yeah, it's too tough to explain, so can I just have your advice, please?
Right.
What the hell is going on today?
Whoa.
Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do.
Uh-oh.
We're going to call a 20-second timeout there.
Okay, all right,
See me touching my shoulders?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I'm not going to touch yours.
Oh,
yeah.
thanks.
And we are going to regroup.
Listen, everybody.
Normally, a more wise and shrewd radio morning host would say, all right, let's go back to stories. Let's move on to something else. No, we're sticking with these calls until it kills us. At times like this, I will do now nothing but go to the phones.
Whoa.
Make you people speak! And we'll get something out of you that's interesting if it kills us all. A 1-866. A 663. A T-Man. You can leave out the us. 1-866.
Yeah, where's
a 663. A T-Man is a toll-free number.
I have so much to live for, T-Man. I do.
Oh, geez. What the hell are you talking about? Back after these words. Minus the us.
The T-Man Show.
Terry, tons of emails, tons of calls suggesting that Vinnie the Pooh was way out of line with his complaints as it pertains to you and your pronunciation of 50 Cent, Terry. The consensus seems to be amongst the listeners that half to 90% of the whole free world pronounces it just the way you pronounce it. So why was he getting all bent out of shape? But we'll get into that later. I promise calls, and more calls here.
Yes, you did.
As a punishment to the listeners.
I know.
They must go right back on the air. Let's start with Joy. Joy, are you there?
Hello?
Joy, thank you for calling us this morning. What can I do for you, love?
Yeah, I just had a question. How far can you go with discipline with your child on a plane nowadays?
Why do you ask? And why on a plane specifically? What's the problem?
Because I went to Texas on Friday with my son.
I got the urge to beat the crap out of my kid on a plane.
Wow.
Yeah, I was...
Yeah, well,
And
I'm
my
curious
son
why
spit on
such a
me.
specific question. Yeah, you were on a plane to Texas, yes.
And my son spit on me, and I popped him in the mouth.
You socked your kid in the mouth?
For spitting on me.
Uh-huh.
And when I arrived in Texas, I had 2 cops waiting for me to get me to see if I abused my child. And that's all.
Cops were waiting for her, Terry, on the tarmac.
Oh, Spanx on a plane.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's 4.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 9 months. He spit on her, that little bastard. Well, 4 years old. Is that old enough to certainly know better?
Right.
Probably.
Absolutely, yes.
But parents know full well that you don't beat your kids in public anymore these days.
Yeah, save it
you
till
save it up.
Yeah.
You save it up and you give them extra at home.
That's right.
Can't beat your kids nowhere but behind closed doors unless you want the authorities to come after you.
Closed doors on the Walmart.
Although while you wait, you're not as mad anymore, and so you might lose the gusto. So
And that might be...
that's why you got to do it right there.
You get home, man, I'm too tired.
I can't remember why I was mad at you.
Beat the crap out of him right away.
So the cops were waiting for you as you got off the plane, and what did they say to you?
They took me back to their little thing, and
They put you in restraints?
No.
Oh, what happened? That's
And
what I
they
would have
took me
done.
back, and they had called the FBI, Child Protective Services, everything.
Wow. FBI? What the heck is FBI
Well,
going
it
to do?
involved national security, Terry. And you were on did they put something on a file or something like that, or what?
No, I mean, they released me and let me go because I don't beat my child. I might pop him every now and then, But
There's a clear difference between beating and popping, Terry. This was nothing but a mere pop in the mouth. And but there was no written documentation of what transpired between you and the cops and the feds and Child Protective Services.
no,
right,
I
then you're-
don't beat my child.
Well, I mean, some would say that you popping your 4-year-old in the mouth is effectively beating your child. There are different schools of thought on this.
Right.
Some would say that that's exactly what they would do. Others would say that you got off easy. The fact that there was no record made of it, or in fact any kind of some minor charge that you were hit with right as you left the plane of a child battering formation of some kind. So it depends on who you are and how you look at it. Popping in the mouth is more than just a little bit done to a 4-year-old. But you say you need and you feel the need and you find it effective to pop your 4-year-old in the mouth from time to time.
Some people spank their kids, pop them in the butt. I've never done that.
So you'd rather do
Take it right to the face.
Right. And again, that is true. And some people think that doing it in the mouth and hitting a child in the face is more destructive than spanking them on the rear.
But this is a whole other show, Terry. She felt absolutely flabbergasted when she got off the plane and there were cops waiting for her. Did they give you any kind of warning that was going to be the case or no? Did anyone come up to you when you popped your kid in the mouth? Because obviously somebody saw it. And did they say anything to you, or they're too fresh off the bad publicity with the girl dressed all provocatively on the Southwest Airlines and they're not going to say anything to anyone on the plane anymore?
No, the stewardess had come up to me and said, let's have a nice flight. But what do you do with a 4-year-old that spits on you? You know, how do you...
Well, some would say you explain to them as to why spitting on their mother is wrong.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that means you got to talk to them?
How often does he spit on you?
Like, he never does it. It's just one of the things
you can
out
say
of the
why.
Yeah,
out of the
see,
blue,
it works.
he
His lips are too swollen.
Whoa.
But the kids that get explained to them, they're happy to do it again an hour later.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll see where we all fall in here. All right, well, as we said, no parent in their right mind is beating their kid in public anymore. Okay, so there you go.
Spanks on a plane.
1-866-663. K-Man is the number to call. Let's go to Mo. You're on the air, Mo. What can we do for you?
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you, Mo?
Good. Man, I got a question for you.
Hurry up.
My girl went to Europe.
Hurry.
About 3 weeks ago.
Hurry.
And every time, like before, I didn't go out to the bar as much, and I didn't have, as many girls hit on me. But I went to 2 clubs last Friday and Saturday, and I had like 15 numbers left.
Wow, isn't it always work out that way, Terry? Isn't it always the case that when you're involved in a serious fashion that every girl in the world wants you, Terry? Don't you find that?
Sure. All the time. Every time I go out.
His girlfriend just went to Europe, which obviously gives him a free and clear pass to do whatever the hell he wants to do, and he can't even figure that out.
It's just a quick little trip.
He needs me to give him the green light on acting on all these girls that supposedly want him. Let's find out. You only find out if a girl really wants you when you're able to act on it anyway. You may find that if you act on it, they don't want you as bad as you think in your mind they want you because you're not acting on it. But in case you're not aware of the news flash that must come your way, if you feel like you have to be somewhat loyal to a girlfriend who picked up and went to Europe for however many weeks while she's gone, that you have to be loyal to her, you are obviously mistaken.
What?
What do you mean,
It's just
what?
a quick little trip.
First of all, she's a girlfriend. Second of all, she has the audacity to go to Europe without him, Terry. I don't even care what the reason is.
Maybe it's family and he's just not invited.
Good. Let her go to Europe with her family. When she gets back, she'll have a boyfriend that may be loyal to her. But while she's gone, she absolutely will not have a boyfriend that's loyal to her, Terry.
Her grandpa just died. That's the only reason she went over there.
Well, bad timing.
Well, Grandpa, don't ever die. Live forever. So my boyfriend won't cheat on me.
Bad timing for her. Good timing for you, apparently, because you got all these girls wanting you, and you have the green light to go after them with full force.
I can send you pictures of these girls sending me pictures, like, half-naked
Dude,
girl.
you don't have to convince me that these girls want you. I know when you're involved in a serious relationship, all of a sudden the entire free female world seems like they want you. So go after it with everything you got before she gets back. Before you know it, she's going to get back on that plane, smacking kids in the mouth. Oh, I'm getting calls confused now.
Yeah, you are.
Man. Dudes feeling like they got to be loyal. The hell, man. Everyone needs a crash course from time to time.
The T-Man Show.
People are sending us YouTube videos, Terry. 50 Cent pronouncing his name the same way you did. Mm-hmm. And then Vinnie sending us videos of 50 Cent pronouncing his name the way he did. So I think there's room for a little bit of leeway.
Right.
Don't you think?
I would think so.
Yes.
But apparently not.
Uh-huh.
Some people.
He just doesn't like you.
Oh, well. It makes, it's mutual then.
He hates you enough to just really want to have sex with you, Terry.
I think he's...
Don't you love when it works out that way,
Yeah,
huh?
right.
Mm-hmm. Now, why is Gay crying?
Oh, jeez.
Just because my money is safe? Is that all? What's the matter with you?
Nothing, I'm fine.
No, you're not fine. Don't say you're fine when clearly you're not fine. And I'm not going to spend time dragging it out of you.
That song just makes me think of my friend Chris, and I haven't seen him in a long time.
Oh, jeez.
And
that song makes you think of your friend Chris?
Yeah, it's about missing you.
You mean the guy who used to look like the construction worker in the Village People, Chris?
Yes.
That guy from years back?
The guy that doesn't want to know from you?
The guy who abandoned you and didn't even give you a number to contact him?
He didn't abandon me, and I have his number.
The guy who considered you a stalker? You mean that, Chris?
He was my friend. I wasn't a stalker to him.
Yeah, but you wanted him to be so much more, and he had no interest.
That doesn't matter. He knew that. He still was my friend.
First of all, that song is from back in like '96. You didn't even know Chris from the freaking
but
Cubs.
it doesn't matter.
It's about what the song means. It's not about when the song was done.
Chris isn't dead either.
So you.
I didn't say he was dead.
Oh, jeez. I mean, if he really, if he was really as good a friend as you say he is, you'd be able to talk to him right now instead of talking to us. But obviously, he's not taking your calls. So why do you let a song affect you and
Because
you start?
I still care about him.
You
okay?
start crying in your gay soup over a guy who doesn't want to know from you.
I don't know why he doesn't want to hear from me. I don't know what the situation
Well, let me inform you.
Uh-oh.
Because you hound the guy with gay overtures, and he's not interested.
I'm sure he's uncomfortable around you knowing that you really want him. I mean, it makes him uncomfortable. He's not into you. He's out.
He's straight.
And
everybody's out most of the time except a freaking 65-year-old nasty man.
Who answered your ad?
Oh, 65-year-old nasty
Grandpa needs to get some, so I actually get some attention. That's it.
So maybe you should have realized the fact that only 65-year-old gay men answer your ad to understand that it's not so easy to get someone to respond to your ad. Were you worried when the 65-year-old responded to your ad and said he was on his way over to your house, your apartment, or wherever the hell you lived, that it was going to be your
I was
dad?
excited because I got some goddamn attention.
Well,
Whoa.
Were you worried when you opened the door it was going to be your father?
He doesn't talk to him.
Knowing my dad, it would have been.
Wow. Open the door, could have been Wally, Terry.
Wally.
It surprised me if Wally was a faggot.
Oh, jeez.
Dude.
Keep in mind that gay slur was uttered by a homosexual.
Right.
Does it bother you that on Chris's MySpace he's in a relationship? Does that trouble you too?
Oh, my gosh. Thanks.
Wow, Stephen is one of his top
It
8.
doesn't bother me because I want him to be happy and I want him to have everything that's possible
Well,
in
why
his
don't
life.
you do yourself a favor and forget about him?
I'm never going to forget about him.
Well, that's the
He's
problem.
one of the first people that ever treated me like a human and actually wanted to
He
hang out and have a
treats you
good
like
time.
dirt, and you're the last to know about it. The fact that you're sitting around listening to songs that remind you of him years after the fact, and you don't even have any communication with him, should give you a window of insight that the guy actually treats you like dirt.
You know what? I'm not the one that chose the old-ass song to play. It's not my fault that it came on.
The fact that any song could remind you of a guy that you knew from 5 years ago, or however long it was, it shouldn't be any song that triggers that kind of emotion in you over a guy that you haven't talked to for years. What the hell is wrong with you?
Chris hasn't shed a tear, by the way.
Although he sent a message to him on MySpace on June 15th, 2007.
Oh, wow.
Leave him alone.
Just throws him a bone every once in a while, doesn't he?
No, Gay sent one to him.
Oh.
Right. I'm still here.
Yeah, I did. And I told him I was going to Disneyland and I was going to be down in that area for a week. And he didn't even call me back.
Oh,
man.
You were just wondering if he still had the goofy
Still
suit?
hurt.
Goofy suit.
Yes, he does.
You don't get rid of that.
All right, so that even makes it more inexplicable, Terry. Here's a guy who back in June, just a few months ago, he messaged on MySpace hoping to get some show of life from, some response in whatever formation. He would have taken anything. He got nothing from Chris, and he hears a song here now in September that makes him cry over the guy and how much he misses him.
He doesn't want to know from you.
He doesn't want to know from you. Never did. Just in
Fine.
case you didn't get the memo.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't change how I feel.
How do you feel?
Screw you.
How do you feel?
That's how I feel. Screw you.
Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you the way it is. I'm just going to try to set the...
Thank you for enlightening my life.
You need someone like me to let you know the way it is, because apparently you're the last to know. And you're hearing songs over guys that are ignoring you and thinking about how much you miss them. That's not healthy. So I'm just telling you the way it is. So don't you snap at me. I'm talking to you.
I'm listening!
So I really wanted to hear how it makes you feel. You said that song, I don't understand the way it makes you feel. So please now, here's your opportunity to explain to me and all the world of how that song makes you feel.
It
Go
makes
ahead.
me feel really, really sad.
That should be a common emotion within you. Continue on. Why does it make you sad?
Because he filled a time in my life that I needed somebody to be my friend.
No, that's just the way you remember it. The reality is
I hate
that he
realities.
never treated you very well.
That's not true.
He never responded to you when you let him know that you were into him on some romantic level.
He didn't have to.
And the first chance he got, he cut and ran about as far away as he could get from you and hasn't really corresponded with you since. You have this warped memory of how it was.
He knows he's going to get these unwanted advances from you, so he tries to avoid you.
I didn't have unwanted advances towards him.
I bet you
There
did.
was no advances towards him.
When you drink, you're a little friendly.
Oh, jeez.
How do you know?
Yeah, we've all been around him. He's,
Can
I get a hug?
Speak for yourself there, big boy.
No. I've been out with him
Anyway.
plenty when he's been drinking, and he's very friendly.
Continue on with how it makes you feel. Go ahead.
I'm
No, you're not done. There's more.
I'm done. Have a great day,
Doesn't
okay?
matter anymore.
Oh, jeez.
But every song could draw a correlation like that, you know?
Yeah, when I hear I'm in love with the bartender, I think about bars and drinking and booze, and I get really
Buy you a
sad.
drink, you know? Chris once bought me a drink.
Wow. So I got to call him back now, Terry. Make sure he's okay.
Yes.
Oh, geez.
I got
He
a lot of
loves
calls waiting, Terry.
I
He does
understand
love
that.
it. There's no
Loves it.
question about it.
He's such a fruit.
Let me
Fraud.
let me give him a second to collect himself, then I'll call him back. I got a lot of calls waiting, as I said. Let's see here. Jeremy's been waiting a while. Yes, Jeremy.
Hey, T-Man, what's going on today?
You tell me, bud. What's happening?
Hey, I wasn't too worried about the whole pronunciation thing as much as completely misusing words. Like when Terry tries to say granted, but she always says granite, like the rock.
Like the countertops?
And everyone is very on edge today.
Wow.
Everyone is very
I
nitpicky.
didn't realize how articulate everybody seems to be, except for me.
Oh!
That's not really articulate, though. It's just using a word correctly.
Well,
she
pronunciating every single syllable and letter in a word. People don't just gloss over things. It happens all the time.
And Terry says the word. It never stood out. You do say it a lot. I will
I
say
do.
that. You say the word granted quite often.
Say supposedly a lot.
Oh, geez. There are some words you certainly use
do.
as crutch words, but the reality is that you are a fine broadcast woman or person, and we all use crutch words that make us feel comfortable, and it's never stood out to me that the word granted sounded like granite.
Well, when you go get your new home, you can ask for granted countertops.
Just to level the playing field, Terry. Yes.
But the way, what was so articulate?
But the way people speak in like regular language is not necessarily right all the time.
But it seems to me.
Well, it sounds like it is because we've just gotten a caller who.
Yeah. Granted, it seems to me that everyone very much is on edge today, and maybe it's because I'm a little underslept today, Terry, and I'm leading the charge with being a little nitpicky today.
Jeez.
But now the callers and Vinnie the Pooh and you and the whole free world is just on edge and at everyone's throat, and I never loved it more!
Gay phone operator's crying in his gay suit.
He gave us the recipe, by the way. It's quite the delicacy.
What's in gay soup?
Oh, jeez. Steven, pretend you don't know.
Yeah, right.
Good move.
Probably rice.
All right, let's go to Nick, who got a schlong cut while he was having sex with his girlfriend.
Wow,
Yes.
what? How do you do that?
Well, we're going to find out. Nick, are you there?
How do you do that?
Oh, jeez.
Terry.
Oh, sorry. How do you do that?
Easy, guys. Nick, are you there, sir?
Yeah, right here.
What can I do for you?
Well, I just have a question for you. About 4 months ago, me and my girlfriend were having sex, and I pulled it out, and I was in complete shock and had a big old cut on my penis, and the doctors didn't know how it happened.
So you pulled it out of her VJ, only to find that it had been slashed by her pencil sharpener VJ. Is that right?
No, the doctor said it didn't happen from the side, though.
It didn't happen from the sex.
No.
All right.
No, the doctor said it happened from the sex, but it didn't happen from, like,
the vagina. Like,
It didn't happen from her vagina, but it happened from the sex. So what other sex have you been having? Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
What other? If it happened from the sex, but it didn't happen from her vagina, okay. So you
Well,
put
like,
it,
it
you
didn't
put
get-
it in
it
other
didn't-
orifices, is what you're saying.
I was grating some cheese in the nude and small accident, really.
Pretty much narrows it down.
Well, if you want to most effectively grate your cheese, that's the best way to go. Yeah.
Wow.
Or cut it, but.
let me tell you, when I got the stitches, biggest pain of my life.
You got stitches?
I had to get 10 stitches from the cut.
You got 10 stitches, so somebody sutured your speckle. Is that what you're telling us?
Yep.
Was it an emergency room situation or a typical doctor's office or what?
Typical doctor's
You went to the
office.
doctor's office and you got stitches, 10 stitches in your schlong.
Yep.
Wow.
And do those dissolve on their own? Or you had to have them removed?
It hurt more when I got the shot.
The shot? You mean the Novocaine?
Yep.
Wow.
Nowadays, they just use glue. They don't even use string anymore.
Yeah, they have almost.
Well, I've had to
almost
put
the
shots
same.
in my speckle for years.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I know someone that gets that done.
Oh, it is. All right, well, still a mystery as to how it happened, huh? How there, Nick? But it hasn't happened since, right?
Nope.
All right, we'll just call it a freak accident. We'll leave it at that.
Freak accident.
We'll put it on Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, let's do.
And we'll move on with our lives. If it happens again, you may want to, cover your tracks as to what you did and where it could have gone wrong. Or maybe so right. Depends what you're into. Should I call him back now and see if he's all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Oh, dear.
I'm Christopher's personal assistant. God, I am so lucky. He is so hot.
Okay.
Anyway, he's on his way to the phone right now, but wanted you to enjoy this.
Oh, this song reminds me of Chris.
Yes, me too.
Hold tight. He used to hold me tight.
Never did.
Hi there. I'm Christopher's personal assistant. God, I am so lucky.
I used
He
to
is
actually like
so
this. Yeah.
hot.
Mhm.
Anyway,
All right, he's
he's
not going
on
to answer the
his way
phone.
to
Is that the
right
deal?
now, but wanted you to.
He's face down in the soup.
I'm not able to take your call right now. If you'll leave your name and
Okay, we're partially concerned in how you're doing. So if you would pick up the phone and just tell us you're okay, that would be lovely.
I'll try and instant message him and see if he's okay.
Instant message him, Terry.
He's definitely there.
He's
Are
there.
you okay?
The fact that he's not answering only proves the point that he loves every second of this.
Yes.
Drama queen.
I am drama, but I'm not a queen.
You know what? Somebody wrote?
No.
Oh.
He's not answering.
He's not answering you? Oh, jeez.
And he always does.
Mm-hmm. Calls on the number.
I mean, granted, he is sad.
Granted, that's granted. Was I a little hard on him, Terry?
Oh, hard on.
Whoa.
Hard on reminds me of Chris. Gay? Mm-hmm.
I think he hung up on you. Oh, gosh, he's back to that?
I guess.
It didn't take long.
No.
He said the trigger word.
He said it.
Yeah, that's true. He did bring it up, didn't he?
I was just hanging up on me.
Oh, jeez.
All right, I'll give this one last shot, Terry.
All
I'll
right.
give him the $300 that he didn't earn.
Really?
No.
If he picks up the phone.
Your fingers are crossed.
All hairs.
Hi there. I'm Christopher's personal assistant.
Mm-hmm.
God, I am so lucky. He is so hot. Anyway, he's on his way to
Gotta
the
pick it
phone
up right here,
now, but
though.
Wanted you to enjoy this.
That reminds me of Chris, too.
Oh, jeez.
Hi there. I'm Christopher's personal assistant.
$300.
Oh.
Hey.
All hairs.
Hello.
Gullible. You all right?
Hasn't learned anything yet.
No.
No.
Fooled by the same trick.
You all right?
What?
You all right?
I'm okay.
All right.
What's the money?
Where's the money?
You ain't getting the money. You didn't
I'll
earn
come
it.
right down and get it.
What?
I'll come right down and get it.
You're not coming anywhere. Don't
I'll come
show up
down.
anywhere. No, you're not getting anything because you didn't earn it. It was just a tactic to get you to answer the phone to make sure you were okay. We were genuinely worried about you.
Whoa.
But we're not anymore. He's coming down. Slide down the bat pole into the garage.
The bat pole reminds me of Chris.
I'm surprised he hasn't sent you pictures of his Disneyland trip with the mouse ears on his head.
Terry, give me one final story for the morning, then I'm giving away a Halo 3. What do you got?
I got a story about a woman who has been charged with poisoning her husband with antifreeze. And it turns out that this is not the first time that it has happened. It happened back in August of 2005. They initially ruled it as a suicide at first.
Oh, she killed the guy?
Yeah, she killed her husband.
With antifreeze?
With antifreeze, yes.
So that is not a active ingredient that makes your soup that much more of a delectable treat.
Right.
I see.
They investigated a little bit further, found that yes, that the wife murdered her husband.
Women get so pissed at their husbands that they don't even want to divorce them anymore.
I guess so.
They just want to lace their lamb chop with antifreeze.
Well, what's interesting is this is the second time she's done it.
She's cooking.
Because her
really
husband, her first husband, apparently,
Take my chances.
Died back in January of 2000, and
Take
they
my
ruled
chances for a hot meal.
Exactly.
What's that, Terry?
They ruled his death was a heart attack, so they exhumed his body.
Wait. This is the second husband she's killed.
Yes.
The first one, they assumed he died of natural causes.
Of a heart attack,
And
yes.
now, which would be somewhat of a natural cause.
Right.
And now they realized...
After finding out that the second husband was actually murdered
They
with
dug his
antifreeze.
body up?
Yes, they
Man,
did.
you can dig a body up after 7 years in the grave?
Yes, you can.
How little wormies coming out of his eyeballs?
Ooh,
I don't know about 7 years if there's worms yet. There may be.
Oh, how long does it take the worms to really take hold?
Oh, you got to go through cement. You got to go through the coffin.
Yeah, that's true.
It takes them 7 years to get through the cement?
I don't know if they ever can get through the cement, the worms.
Well, sometimes they get a little lax with the cement.
That's true. There are cracks in the cement.
And then it's a wormy free-for-all.
I'd love to see it, though. I'd love to be part of that. It's
a good thing you
excavation crew.
So they exhumed this guy from the grave.
Yes.
And they found out that he also was poisoned.
Yes, with antifreeze.
Sounds like this woman got 7 years of freedom that she didn't rightfully deserve. So, hey, she's ahead of the game.
Well,
She got two for the price of one.
Yeah.
So she's just like one of those women that get off on killing her husbands, or what?
I don't know. Hopefully, we'll be able to follow this little story.
Well, at least she was cooking.
Yeah. At least if he goes to hell, he won't overheat.
Granted. Wow. Where's that from? What city is that coming from?
New York.
In New York?
Yeah, Clay, New York.
Clay?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of it.
Well,
I'm from Clay.
apparently it's from the Syracuse area.
It's upstate New York.
So,
Isn't there like some real small hillbilly kind of towns in New York? Like
A lot
upstate?
of small hillbilly little towns. One of them named Clay.
I saw some people from there on Judge Judy yesterday. That's why I'm asking.
And let me tell you this. Those are the type of cities where you may be apt to paint your husband's steak with antifreeze. Get out that basting brush and do a little Monet job to his porterhouse.
Something tells me they weren't serving porterhouses in that house.
No. Corn dogs.
I just got an instant message.
Ed, you're on the air. What does it say, Terry? You're dying to tell everyone, obviously. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. If you want to know, really, he wants to know if he should come down and then.
No, the answer is no. How much more clear do I have to make
All
it?
right, well,
I was lying.
He called you a nasty name.
He called me a nasty name, which
Yes.
I absolutely probably am.
Okay.
Absolutely probably, yes. Ed, what's up?
Absolutely.
What's the name? Is it a CS?
No.
What is it?
It's the F.
All right, well, that's obvious. We're
I
years
said he
past that.
absolutely is.
Tell him we're years past that.
My wife calls me worse.
He just called me an effer?
That. Mm-hmm.
Nothing in front of the effer? Just left effer out there all
just
by
left
its lonesome?
it out there by its lonesome.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's applying himself, really.
Pretty lazy. Ed, are you there?
Hey, I'm here, T-Man.
Yes, Ed, you're on the air. Thanks for being here.
Hey, T-Man, I got a question for you. I've never had a massage in my life,
Yes.
So the other day I went to get an Asian massage.
Oh, yeah, good place to start.
Yeah, you normally want to cut your teeth at the Asian massage parlor.
You may want to break yourself in a more typical massage environment, but all right, jump in with both feet and schlong. Yes, what'd you get?
Oh, wow.
It was a good massage. She was crawling on me and everything.
She was crawling on you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, she asked me, when I turned over, she asked me if she wants me to massage down there. And I said, well, sure.
Is that how she said it?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Twist my beast.
So you said,
probably why you're there.
So you answered in that defeated fashion? You said, sure.
Sure, how much is it going to cost? And she said, whatever you want to give me.
You were worried about the cost, and she was just looking for a whatever donation and your level of generosity would provide.
Right. She was a little older lady, but she sure knew what she was doing.
Well,
I bet.
They're often older with a little snaggletooth situation, but they're still as fun as...
She was very good looking for an older lady.
Really?
Oh.
All right.
Bonus.
Cups and everything.
So when it was all said and done, and you look back on the experience now, how would you surmise it all going for you?
Well, T-Man, she had one hand. She knew what she was doing.
Like a machine, I know, yes.
The other hand, she was tickling another forbidden zone.
She was double-handing him, Terry.
Double-handing.
But she wasn't wasting the second hand on what the first hand was already doing.
Yeah. Right,
She was
she
was finding a second function for the second hand.
Wow,
You know,
multitasking.
you women should write her an email, get some pointers.
Give me her name. I'll write her an email.
Mhm.
That sounds great.
So what did you wind up giving her? I'm just kind of curious on the level of donation you felt required to give.
Well, but T-Man, it was so good. Yeah. It was so good. After 10 seconds, I wanted to, let it go, but I felt a good fight. I didn't want to look like a wuss.
All right.
So I held back.
How much did you give her, sir?
I gave her $60.
$60. All right.
Is that good, bad, or?
I think she was probably, was that a $60 tip, or does that include the massage fee, or what?
Well, the massage is supposed to be $60, and I gave her $60 extra.
Okay, so you gave her $120.
Wow.
I'm sure she was happy with that.
100%
yes.
tip. Wow.
It's a happy ending for both of you.
Mm-hmm. Everyone made out good.
All right.
Terry is nodding her head with approval on behalf of her Asian sisters.
There you go.
Yes.
Another woman who can make her hand look like a needle of a sewing machine.
Oh, yeah. Terry, you were this close!
The T-Man Show.
Don't even acknowledge it, Terry. Pretend it's not there. I've been talking about the Halo 3 game all morning.
I know you have.
I've yet to give one away. I think I made a promise that I'd give it away before 9 o'clock.
You did.
And then I said, I'll never give it away by the end of this segment, which was the last segment. Didn't do it.
Right.
Well, this is the last one. So guess what?
What?
Now's the time.
Okay.
Thanks to our friend at the Best Buys, they have given us advanced copies of Halo 3, which will absolutely take over all our lives come this time next week.
Woo!
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Next week would be the exact starting date of its offering, Terry. The release date is the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
But we have copies thanks to the men in the blue aprons. We can give them away at this time. They do wear blue aprons, right?
I don't think they
do.
do.
Shirts.
Sure.
Blue shirts.
Oh, okay. Why do I say blue apron?
I don't know.
It's funnier to say aprons. I think.
Yeah, I like it. Anyway.
It's handsome blue polo shirts and handsome khakis.
Let me clear.
Handsome cat.
Yeah. Let me clear the lines. I got Stevie Wonder on one of these lines. Stevie, you there?
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Yeah. Hey, T-Man.
Yes.
How you doing? I just wanted to call and say hi.
He's in the midst of sex, he says, Terry.
How you been?
He's getting a little Halo 3 action right now, Terry.
Wow. I wonder how he sizes up.
Terry says he can never get it done.
I'm playing a little Halo myself.
He does this for Terry.
I know.
He does. He loves
Taunt
it.
her and prove to her that she's so wrong and he's so right.
Hey.
Sounds like a tape.
Hey.
Yes. Is that the beginning of Me So Horny? You keep a little bit. Yes.
Hey. Can I go on the cruise?
Hey, let me ask you this: Who you got over there? What's her name?
Huh?
Who you got over there? What's her name?
Oh, Chelsea.
Chelsea? What's she look like?
so tired.
Wait, you're giving it to her right now? Is that what we're to believe here, or what?
What?
You're giving it to her really good right now? Is that
yeah.
impression you're leaving us with, or what?
Oh, yeah.
What position are you in?
Oh, yeah. Just missionary.
Mm-hmm.
Bullcrap caller of the day.
Yeah. Steven's saying you're the bullcrap caller of the day. You have any response to that?
I'm the bullcrap caller?
Yes, and Terry's nodding her head that she agrees.
No, listen.
Listening, yes.
I can do that,
let's
too.
talk to her.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, my gosh. Oh, baby, no.
Keep going, Terry.
Stop. No more. Not good enough.
Oh, jeez.
Not good.
Wow. All right.
I love when they say not good enough.
Yeah, geez, that
turns
really
me on.
that gets you going, man.
Oh,
Shake it up a notch.
That inspires me.
Yeah, you're fat and unattractive.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more, baby. It's almost ready. Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't believe it? Steven didn't believe it?
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah.
Let's give away a Halo 3. Can we? Can we please?
Okay.
Gay phone operators downstairs at the base
in
of
the lobby.
at the base of the station.
No, I'm in the lobby.
Mm-hmm. What do you want, sir?
I came down to get my money because you said you would
You're
do it if I
not
answered the
getting
phone.
any money. Where's that garbage chute to my car, Terry?
Got the little bat pole.
Mm-hmm.
Slide on down.
You're not down there, I would hope, because if you are, you wasted a trip.
I'm down here.
All right, well.
I'm looking at Vinnie the Pooh right now.
Okay, well.
I bet.
Pooh boy.
I hope it's quite a locking of eyes. All right.
I'm sure it is.
Mm-hmm.
Same height.
I'm waiting down here.
You're what?
I'm waiting down here. I will go sit on your car.
Well, you can wait till you're blue in the face, and you will not touch my car, by the way.
I will lick your car. I will go lick your car.
Well, I'm turning that thing in.
It's been used.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I swear to you, I'm not joking. If he licks that car, it's over. I love that car.
Yeah, when you go get your emissions, it's going to have chlamydia.
Sir.
All right, let's take the first caller for Halo 3. What do you say? Let me clear. Did I clear these lines, Terry?
Yeah.
I did?
I thought you did.
Now I don't even know.
Clear them again.
Oh, jeez. Did I clear the lines, or are you the first caller? That's the question. That's the question.
I am the first caller.
Aha, I thought you might respond in that fashion.
Of course.
So you're saying to me that I cleared the lines.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't clear the lines, then you wouldn't be the first caller. I cleared the lines?
Yes, you did. I'm the first caller.
How do you know I cleared the lines, first caller? Who's this?
This is Nigel at Hayward.
Nigel, how could you be so sure I cleared the lines?
Because I heard you say you cleared the line.
I did say that, I think.
I think you
I remember
did.
myself saying that.
All right.
But did I actually follow through with it, too?
I don't know.
It's different. You follow through. Yeah.
Nigel, did I actually follow through with it?
Yes, you did.
What
Yes,
do we
you did.
What do we do to people that go around licking cars, Nigel?
What do? You tell me.
Nigel, I thought you had all the answers.
That's what we're hoping for, Nigel.
Mm-hmm. What can I do for you then, Nigel?
You can give me a Halo 3. That would be great.
And if I did, what would that do for you?
It would do a whole lot of justice.
Justice. Why is it about justice, Nigel?
Because I'm ready to play.
He's ready to play, and it would be an injustice to have him ready to play
And not have
no
it.
game to play with, Terry.
Right.
Nigel, you going to freak out right now if I tell you you're a winner?
Yes, I will.
Well, sorry we have to miss that.
Oh, bummer, dude.
Nigel! What? Nigel?
Who?
Oh.
No. Oh, are you going to give it to me?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Aren't you going to wind me and tie me first?
Doesn't sound like it.
Nigel,
Yeah.
you're a fat man. I can say anything right now.
I know you could.
Nigel, you're... Oh, jeez.
A girl.
Nigel?
Yeah.
You're...
I'm here.
Nigel?
I'm here.
Is Nigel there?
I'm here.
What happened to Nigel,
I don't
Terry?
know. I thought he was
Nigel?
there.
I am here.
Nigel?
Steven, I'm here.
Hello?
I am here.
Oh, well, there you are, Nigel. Nigel? Nigel?
Yeah.
You're...
Yeah.
Why does he do that?
Arrested.
Nigel?
I am here.
Nigel?
Yeah.
You're a winner.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, that's great.
Congratulations, Nigel.
Yeah, congrats. Way to go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nigel, you got Halo 3 coming to you, sir.
You have made my day.
Nigel, I hope with the thought of you winning Halo 3, I've made more than just your day. I mean, at least give me a week.
Man. No wine and dine? Only a day?
What the hell?
You have made my whole month.
Oh,
there we
go. Nigel. Hang on the line, Nigel. Now, if you think your month has been made, wait till you talk to Pasty Dave. Oh,
wow. Lifetime.
You
is
better
made.
set aside a year at least. Hang on, Nigel. There he is.
I want to hear you scream like you won Halo again.
There's your winner of the morning.
We're going to be getting it down with a little Halo 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because Pasty gives you the official word, as you just heard.
Like the best. Right? Yeah, no, plasmas are good. Love that. No, that's a good strategy.
Pasty does sound like Hotshot doing an impersonation of Pasty.
know he
Which,
does.
were you a big fan of Halo 2? You're big, always playing that?
You're big?
Making small talk.
I know. Nervous small talk.
Even small talk sounds awkward when he talks to a guy.
So, yeah. The plasmas, those are those extra large condoms, right? I'm a big fan of those.
There you have it. A Halo 3 winner.
Wow,
Yes.
good for him.
There'll
Way
be
to
winners.
go.
There'll be winners of Halo 3 all week long, Terry.
I'm jealous.
And go to www.thetmanshow.com with all your bills, because who the hell needs to be paying their own bills?
I know.
Not you, not anyone should be thinking about paying their own bills. Send them to T-Man.
Okay.
www.thetmanshow.com.
The T-Man Show.